And we are live. It's the TYA post game show. We're about to talk about it. As you can tell my mood. Trade freaking everyone. But we're about to get into it.
I know you're scared. I do too. If I were you. I know you're scared. I do too. If I were you. You better bring your A game. Bring your A game. You better bring your A game. Bring your A game. You better bring your A game. Bring your A game. You better bring your A game. You better bring your A game. Bring your A game. You better bring your A game. You better bring your A game. Bring your A game. You better bring your A game.
What up, what up, what up, what up, Curtis? What up, T Bass? Hey,
Another day in the Vikings universe where everything could go wrong can go wrong.
yes. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Hey, Tony, I sent the link in Twitter. I sent the link in Twitter. Yeah, but you know, I'll tonight we're gonna just start off putting the link in the in the chat because people are gonna want to vent and come vent with us. Come vent with us because today was horrible. I made already mocked. I traded everybody. We had like
Was there any word on JJ's injury?
someone was saying hamstring, but I don't know. Yes, T-Bass. KOC has this team.
So if JJ is hurt, we're looking at 1-8 by the bye.
Yes. What up, Tony?
Because they ain't beating San.
What's up, gentlemen? How you doing?
So, I don't know if you saw, but the tackles for Kansas City were leaving almost a full second before the ball snapped.
Okay, that wasn't just me.
The first half they weren't doing that, and Daniil Hunter was eating them up.
Yeah.
And then they switched to doing it, and all of a sudden Daniil Hunter disappeared.
Well, he also got tackled. He was also getting tackled.
Yeah.
You know, they were holding. Both the tackles. Usually it was just Jawan Taylor who was doing it. He's been doing it all season. And he's the right tackle. The left tackle was doing it today also. And they got away with it.
Maybe
the NFL wanted the Chiefs to win that game. That's all I'm going to say.
You know what? With the way the refereeing was today, with the way the officiating was, anybody that ever thinks the NFL is fixed, if you watch today's game, it reinforced those feelings.
Oh yeah.
You call pass interference on Hunter on Harrison Smith. He doesn't even touch the guy. You're allowed to face guard the NFL. He doesn't even touch the guy. You call a penalty, and then a blatant pass interference, and you're going to say the ball was tipped when it wasn't tipped.
It wasn't tipped, yeah. And to make matters worse, the player took his helmet off,
and no call. The ref was telling him, "Put your helmet back on."
You know,
so you don't get a penalty.
Yeah, it's. But other than that. The other frustrating part is KOC.
Well, I'm going to say another thing, though. If, Jesus, brain cramp. If Madison catches that ball, it's a touchdown, and we don't have to worry about the refs making a bogus call.
True.
Because that was a touchdown. That play was set up. That was a touchdown.
True. And can I also ask a question? What is the fascination with KJ Wright? KJ Osborne?
I don't know. I was happy when he wasn't on the field. I'm like, they got Powell out there and they got Addison out there.
Addison today he's the reason I said he could be your wide receiver one.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's just what he did today. He runs precise routes. The kid can play. But
I know Curtis's team don't trade JJ, but I am team trade everyone. Trade.
We can't trade our tackles.
Those are the only two. And like the rookie players, like Pace and stuff like that. But everybody else,
Everybody else is expendable.
what up, T-Bass?
Hey, T-Bass.
Hi, guys. Yeah, I didn't get to see much of the game today, but
You didn't miss much.
well, but here's the thing. Now, there's going to be going forward a lot of talk about Vikings getting a high draft pick, trading players, rebuilding stuff, okay? All for that. My big question is, do we do it with this coach? Because I think he's horseshit.
Yeah.
This team is so soft, and they can't even do the basic thing. Ball control, catching the ball, correctable things through practice, and this guy isn't doing it.
That damn Kirk Cousins hitting receivers in the hands. How dare he?
But so this team is soft. I don't think there's anybody on the Vikings team that really cares.
I think they missed Thielen.
I mean, like, hey, quarterback takes his kid to a baseball game on Tuesday when we're 1-3. Why should I give a crap? T.J. Hawkinson might go, hey, Kirk Cousins is out there practicing. Maybe I'll go out there and practice catching the ball. I've been dropping some lately. There's no leadership on this team. From the coach, obviously the coach doesn't give a crap if our quarterback takes off from every Tuesday. There's no leadership. We can get all the great players we want. This team will still not go anywhere with this current head coach. I'm not a believer.
That's why I say they missed Thielen, because Thielen was that person who would get in your face. How many times did we see Cousins and Thielen arguing on the sideline? You know?
I mean, just
you can't get rid of all your leadership. You can't get rid of all your leadership and expect the quiet leaders to become vocal leaders. It just doesn't work that way.
Not at all.
Well, the ones that were the leaders are gone. Yeah. They left after last year. Thielen, Kendricks, those leaders are gone, and now they expect Hunter and Smith, and they want Kirk Cousins to be that leader really bad, and they're just not the ones.
Pace.
I expect the coach to do about that.
And I'm sorry, KLC has to be the softest head coach I've ever seen in my life.
And there isn't nothing. I mean, we talked about this kind of in depth last week, but one quick story. They said Dick Buckus one time at the University of Illinois, the coach walked in the locker room and said, hey, guys, take the day off. No practice. And Buckus stood up and said, how in the hell do you expect us to get good when you call him back? Walked out and started hitting the sled, and half the team follow him out there. We have nobody like that. Nobody with fire. No one. Yeah. Not even the coach. And
it's a different era, and we've got a bunch of soft players. That locker room is full of soft players. I'm just being honest.
And with how bad they played today, they still only lost by 7, right? With
Kansas City tried to give that game to them.
If you don't turn the goddamn ball over on the first offensive play of the game and give Kansas City a short field, who knows what happens?
Isn't turnovers
Johnny Hunt's the only tight end I trust right now.
Isn't turnovers correctable?
Yeah, they're very
only
correctable.
If you want to.
They're very correctable.
It's on the coach.
That's on the coach.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's.
I am impressed with the defense, by the way. Brian Flores is coaching his ass off.
He needs to be the head coach.
Brian Flores is right now doing a great job with nothing. He has nothing. They literally, when he took this job, this team literally front office wise gave him not a damn thing to work with. Nothing at all. They put everything on the offensive side of the ball, and now look at that.
I just wanted to pop in and say, going forth, there's going to be a lot of talk about rebuilding in the next 3 years. I just want to point out, I highly question the guy running this team.
Well,
And if he's the guy, because I don't think so. I wasn't a supporter of him last year, and I'm really not this year.
well, a lot of the warts got covered up last year by winning.
Winning covered up a lot of holes, which unfortunately what's happening this year should have happened last year. But now we're seeing it in time, and it's just like, and the fans right now, they can't, like, what the hell happened? Why we had this happen last year? Well, it's a different year. And
there's no season in the NFL where 2 years are identical. It just doesn't happen.
And last year, everything lined up for you, luckily. So what happened? The front office got their justification season, because guess what? They blamed it all on Zimmer and Spielman, and they set out there that they could win with Zimmer and Spielman's players, and they did. Now you got to win with your own players. You have no more excuses. This is your team. This is a team that you decided to put on the field after last year.
And Cousins played his best game of the year.
You know what? I can't even get mad at Kirk Cousins. I can't.
He had one bad pass. That was it.
Kirk, here's the thing. Kirk is going to do Kirk things which annoy the hell out of us, right?
Right.
But today, he did some Kirk things, but most of the blame today has to go to KOC. Who the hell burns up all your timeouts, 3 timeouts before the 2-minute warning in the second half?
And that catch was too close to challenge. I didn't think it was a catch. A lot of us didn't think of a catch, but it was too close. That's the type of catch to where if they call it incomplete, it stays incomplete. If they call it a catch, it stays a catch.
Oh, which one? The one out of bounds or Kelsey's?
No, the first one.
The first one, which was out of bounds, by the way.
Yeah.
I probably would have threw the flag on that one. I would have took a chance, honestly. He was out of bounds. Clearly,
but you knew they weren't going to call it our way, though. By the way that game was going, you knew they weren't going to call it.
Yeah, this referee, like I said, this referee crew was bad. And if you didn't, I'm like, how much are they paying these mofos?
Yeah, that's why they did go back to full-time officials.
Right. It just but we did ourselves no favors. KJ Osborne couldn't catch a cold. TJ Hawkinson, he got paid, and the man just sucks. Okay,
well, his hands are hurting from carrying the bag.
Yeah,
jeez.
He's like the Wells Fargo guy carrying those bags.
Yeah, he's just not. He got paid, and he's
what up, Mike Sports Vibes in the building.
He's just not there.
My mom's is in here. What's up, Mom?
So what's up, Mike?
Hello, Mama TYA.
It's like now we're damn near at DEFCON 1 here, people, with this team. DEFCON 1.
Well, here's the thing.
The
Falcons won today.
Yeah.
The Jets won today. So if the Vikings lose to the Bears next week, which is a possibility.
What up, Skies Lucas?
What's up, Skies?
Does waive no trade clause?
Well, we know does Daniil waive his, and I think yes.
I think Daniil was auditioning for Kansas City today.
Daniil will waive his before Kirk waives his.
And if we do trade to Kansas City, we got to ask for at least a first and a second, because their first round pick is going to be close to a second anyway.
Yeah.
Right. You really don't have anything valuable to trade except Daniil Hunter. They're
not going to trade JJ.
No.
Need to.
Yeah.
Need to.
And we don't know how. Now, it looked like a hamstring with JJ. And hamstrings are tricky.
Yeah.
And he right now has that look on his face where he's sick of this losing BS.
Yeah.
He could turn into a diva here any minute now. The Vikings got him for 2 more years if they want, but once again, like we said before, the Wilfs, who sells the tickets? JJ. Who buy the jerseys are buying? JJ. Who's the face of the team right now? JJ. And he's young. They don't want to give him up, but you still don't know who's going to play center for you after this year. That's a big Question mark. And here's another thing. If I'm a quarterback and the Vikings are interested in me, first thing out of my mouth is who's blocking for me? Because right now you got two bookends. You ain't got nothing in the middle.
Because
Not a thing.
Cleveland had a bad game today.
Oh, Cleveland just Chris Jones made him look. Oh, jeez.
He shit the bed.
He just and
Trade him.
and also why did they start Bradbury? Why did they? To me, that's a front office decision.
Well, didn't the pressure go up once Bradbury left the game though?
No, it was already up.
But here's another thing though. That last play of the game, you have 5 guys to block 3, and Kirk Cousins has no time to throw.
Kirk
it
held the ball too long. You gotta throw the ball in that play. Kirk shouldn't. This is what I'm talking about. What Kirk will do, Kirk things. We can't even get mad at him now because Kirk is Kirk. We know what Kirk is, but in that instance, Kirk has to be the veteran and throw the damn ball. Throw it. You throw it up there, you take a chance. You either have success or you don't.
Did they get? Yeah, but it's not enough time for them to get down there because he got sacked pretty quick.
Yeah, he held the ball too long. But Kirk, once again, just and it's frustrating. Just throw the damn ball. Just throw it up for grabs. They were already put in a bad spot by burning up all their damn timeouts, and that's on KLC.
We always used to yell at Zimmer for burning bad clock management.
You know what? Any coach that we haven't had a good clock management coach probably since
Burnsy
or Denny. Everybody else has been. I mean, Tice wasn't good at it. Childress was terrible at it. Childress is just like KLC. He really is. Frazier was so. Zimmer was terrible.
What changes do you think they make at all?
None. This team doesn't. You know what? This team, I don't know what it is about them. They don't like change.
We're going to lose to the Bears and still nothing will happen.
They don't like change. They won't change. This team could be utterly terrible. They won't change anything. They'll stay status quo. They will. They will stay status quo because one, they don't know. Nobody in that front office or on that coaching staff probably knows how to turn this around. I take that back. The one that might know how to turn it around is probably Brian Flores.
Yeah.
But he's the only one. And maybe Keenan McCardo might know too, the wide receivers coach. But right now, KOC's lost. He's lost. His play calling is still not the best. I mean, he calls good plays for one quarter and then disappears for the rest of the game.
The scripted plays.
Unscript. Buy a new script. Because that script isn't working. Okay? I mean, he's just, and every team does it, but it gets later in the game and it gets more into the game and he gets lost.
Because the defense played well. I've noticed that since they've been playing Bullard, the run defense is better.
Well, the one that made the difference today was Roy, the rookie at the nose tackle position. He looked really good. And right now, I think what's happening is that defense, now that they've played together, now that they've got more reps, which they should have got in preseason if they had played the starters, they're, as they say, starting to gel. But with that being said, you need that offense to help them out too. And when I say the offense help them out, take some time off the clock, sustain some drives, get points, preferably touchdowns to field goals, but sustain drives. That'll help that young defense a lot. Keep them off the field is the best way to do it. And give them a lead to work with, and but the defense, I think the defense will get better as time goes on. Hopefully no injuries to certain players. Evans got hurt twice today. So
and he actually, I hate to say it, but he was the best corner on the field today. Byron Murphy got taught. I mean, he looked like a little bitch when he got chucked
Yeah,
by the. Yeah,
Murphy's
you sit there and run
another.
your mouth, and then Blackman came in when Evans got
Blackman
hurt.
came in when
D-back.
Evans got hurt. Blackman had a for sure interception. I don't know how he
Yeah,
missed it, but he had a for sure interception and went right through his hands. Um, Evans was actually putting his head in there in tackles, but
yeah.
the
He just can't
keys
stay healthy.
can't stay healthy. Pace was there. That the defense was getting pressure. I'm going to give the defensive line some credit. They were getting pressure, but they were also being held, and they weren't
Yeah.
being called. Patrick Jones had a clear shot
Yeah,
at,
he got tackled.
and he got tackled.
Yeah, I brought that up during the game time. I go because Woods was in here. I go, Woods, look at that. He got tackled. He's like, the hell, he did.
Yeah, he got tackled.
I,
It's amazing how much they let Kansas City get away with. I understand why, because they're the face of the NFL, defending champions.
well, how many goddamn Travis Kelsey commercials can there be in one goddamn game?
But if they're making enough money off of it, there's going to be a lot more. Well, no, now they'll just put his brother in the commercials too. So you're going to be looking at it. The NFL is that marketing machine that can get annoying. And unfortunately, now it's the Kelseys. How many times do we see
It was the Watts. Now it's the Kelsey.
Yeah. How many times do we see the State Farm commercial today with Mahomes and Andy Reid?
Yeah.
It's just what we have to deal with the NFL.
Since the Vikings haven't been winning, JJ's commercials have kind of not been paid as much.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, it's frustrating because as a fan and people that know the game, you look at this team, you know what's wrong with this team. As I've said before, why doesn't anybody in that organization see what is wrong with that team and make some changes? You're making the money, you're making the millions, you're supposed to be the best at what you do. You don't look it right now. You just don't.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
This season is a wash.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, there's nothing positive about this season. The only positive thing about this season is it'll be over soon.
Well, this is that Leslie Frazier year.
What up, Chad? Hey. Shout out to your Lions, though.
Yeah, and Leslie, well, he had the year he had the last one, 2013, they fired him. But they gave him another one the full year after 2010, and he was 3-13. But they're going to roll with KOC. I think KOC. I still say KOC should give up play calling. His ego won't let him.
Because he waited for this opportunity. Now he has it.
Yeah, he's got and first of all, he shouldn't even have the opportunity. If the Vikings had did their due diligence, as they say, when they were searching for a coach, they would have realized the guy's never called an offensive play in his life. Never. He didn't even call him with the Rams. That was McVay calling them all. But they screwed up the Harbaugh situation so much that they had to do quick PR return, positive PR. So they went after KLC.
So was it just that Harbaugh was too much like Zimmer and they wanted to get away from that?
Yeah. Harbaugh was too much like Zimmer. They had talked to the players, and the players had all griped about how sometimes he was such a dick.
And now look at us.
And they wanted to go in another direction. So instead of
what up, Gil?
Instead of finding somebody in the middle, they went to the extreme.
Yeah.
And they were looking at offense too. They were looking at an offensive guy. If Harbaugh had taken the job, the one thing that would have happened was both the offensive and defensive lines would have been much better. He would have made those lines better. About the skill positions, I don't know, but they would have came along. But your offensive and defensive lines would have been better. And probably if he takes the job, Vic Fangio is the defensive coordinator. So
Hey, Chad, my prediction is Ben Johnson is going to go to the Bears. That's my prediction.
Ben Johnson, who's that?
The
Um,
offensive coordinator for the Lions.
yeah.
He's gonna get a gig, yeah. If it's not the Bears,
What up, Mateo?
what's up, Mateo?
6-0 Twins.
Yeah, there's gonna be some. I mean, unfortunately, the Wills will probably stick with Quasi, especially
And
like
KOC.
and KLC. Say this year the team goes 4-13. Guess what? Quasi's KLC's record is lifetime record is what 17-17.
If they goes 4-13, yeah,
If he goes 4-13,
which is looking like a stretch right now.
yeah. But
They're going to
they
be in every game.
but this is what the Wills don't understand. What the team that he's working with right now is a team that he and Quasi and Grigson built. This is a team they built. So this is all on them. You can't blame Zimmer anymore. You can't blame Zimmer. You can't blame Spielman. You can't blame the crowd. You can't blame the fans. This is on you, you assholes. This is on you. You know, I don't listen to pressers at the end of the games anyway, so I don't know what KLC or Kirk said after the game. Who do they blame today?
Man.
If I was Cousins, I'd be blaming my guys who dropped. I think they had 7 drops today.
Yeah, and what's his name had about 4 of them.
Yeah,
TJ had 3.
KJ.
KJ and TJ, but they were leading the way in block. And
Yeah,
drops.
the dudes with the initials were the ones dropping the passes.
JJ even had one.
JJ even had one. JJ just looked.
Yeah, but I'm not going to kill JJ for his one drop because he hardly ever drops them.
No, but I'm going to kill JJ for his lack of interest. He looked uninterested to be out there. I think somebody got in his head again, like Slay did last year, and he just was not interested.
What up, David Ditter?
You don't
David Ditter's in the building. Long time no see, my dude.
Yeah, hey, I just try to kind of come in small doses and let it cool down for a bit and then jump back in once in a while.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Where do we go from here as a team?
Well, I'm okay with KOC. I'm not ready to get the pitchforks out on him just yet. I think the quarterback and the coach, when they end up kind of identifying with each other and sharing each other's traits, that's when you have yourself a good football team going in the right direction. We're heading into a quarterback historical draft, boys. We need to be excited about that, okay? Right now we're sitting top 5 pick here. I'll take number 1. I'll take Caleb, but any number of those other quarterbacks that'll be in the draft, I'm really high on Shador. If he doesn't come out, there's other ones there that we can look into grabbing. I think we need to just drop them all and go, hey, Kirk, we're either going to bench you or we're going to trade you. Do you want to go to Atlanta, or what other teams are you interested in going with? And I make this thing start to happen immediately. Yeah. Because if you want to be objective about KOC, we need to get Jaron Hall out there so we can see not only how Jaron Hall will play as a competent backup to our future number 1 pick, Caleb Williams, right? With just a minute here. But then I want to see if KOC is the right coach for a young quarterback.
And he's not.
Yeah, David, I don't know if you noticed or not. But Mullins was inactive today. Jaron Hall was the backup.
Jaron Hall was a number 2.
No, I get that. But what I'm trying to say simply here is that maybe Kirko isn't quite the quarterback reflection that our boy KOC wants. And who would, honestly? Who would? Yeah. The guy is so uninspiring to watch. He doesn't lead. He had to delay a game on a 4th down, man. That's right there with not spiking the ball on first at the 6. I mean,
were you watching our live broadcast?
Burgundy, man.
Here's my thing with that. If you're KLC, you interview for this job, and Kirk is not your quarterback, why take the job?
Hey, he worked with Kirko. He's a positive guy. We have Ted Lasso as our coach. boys. I don't know if you've watched that show, but you might want to watch it again, all right? This guy is about
I love that
unifying
show.
and motivating through positivity, all right? Of course he's going to believe he can
What
work
team
miracles
are
with
you
Kirk.
watching?
Of course he can work miracles with Kirk. That's his that's what he believes, and he should. I wouldn't want my coach any other way. I am down with KOC for the record.
Yeah,
I'm
because
down with him.
when
You can have
during the live broadcast,
You
During the
tell
light-
me who Caleb Williams is going to want to play for between us and the Bears in Carolina. You don't think things come full circle?
No, he's already
You
said he
don't
wants to
think we
play.
have an Eli Manning moment here, minimum, where he goes, I ain't playing for Arizona, and I ain't playing for the Bears.
You saw his list of 5 teams, right?
yeah, he's already said he won't play for those two teams.
Yeah, he's there's like 5 teams he'll play for. The Vikings are on it.
I
It's
heard
sorta-
it was rumored that it wasn't really a confirmed list, but I never took time to know the list.
Well, he's not
Somebody-
going to confirm it.
he's not going to confirm anything because he still
Yeah.
hasn't said if he's coming
Well,
out
sure.
or not.
So I
Yeah.
don't need to believe it either, or give a
Okay,
shit about his
so
list.
okay, Caleb doesn't
But
come
what I
out.
want is a
That's what I like about you,
type
Dave. Man, you just say
with
what you
Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson, because if the best chance you have at keeping JJ, which everyone's afraid of, is to point to the little pony we have here who's 23 years old and let him practice with him for a season, let him play. And he'll be like, yeah, I think I'll sign on the dotted line. I see it now.
Okay, so here's the thing. Caleb doesn't come out.
Yeah, I think Shador Sanders would be the best quarterback in this class.
Shador's not coming out either.
Well, his dad said
Those two
so, but
quarterbacks
then
make too much
but
money
then
in college.
Shador smirked
Yeah,
when he
they're
said
making
that.
too much money in college. Why would you deal with the pros?
Because you're going to shave a year off that 5th-year option. You may as well get that over with now rather than later. And you have a chance of going to a team where quarterbacks typically don't go to die. In fact, we resurrect quarterbacks around here just like we produce Super Bowl frickin' Hall of Fame frickin' wide receivers, right? So, if we can do things with Randall Cunningham and Jim McMahon and Rich Gannon, and I could name 30 more, okay? Our high water mark was Dante Culpepper, and we had just a brief few years with him, right? Just
Big
a
Zoe in the
short-lived
building,
2 or
y'all.
3 years. But, man,
What
I
up,
wanna
though?
get it back. JJ is Robin. He's not Batman. We need to go get
Okay,
that.
Dave, I see what you're saying. But okay, so you might want to sit this one out. We're going history again.
Oh man, I just got here. I just fucking got here.
If lately it's been all about the quarterback and wide receiver, what is a hallmark of the Minnesota Vikings tradition?
Defensive line. And
And
probably
offensive line.
honestly.
It's
yeah.
the trenches.
Yep.
If you don't have anybody in the trenches, I don't trust. Caleb, those quarterbacks, and they're athletes. They're all athletes. Still, though, them getting their asses beat on a regular basis every week is going to get old.
That defense didn't lose us that game again for the 5th straight game, by the way.
I didn't say the defense did. I said
But
KOC.
that's my point. You're ragging on a defense here. And you're trying to allude. to
I'm
the
not
fact
ragging on the
correctly,
defense. I
mind
just
you,
said
that if you sit in that pick number
Hey,
2,
hey,
you're
hey,
going to
hey,
take a
hey.
defensive lineman.
me because I'm a trenches guy. Yeah, I'd build the
I get
trenches.
it. I'm a trenches guy too. But if you take one at pick number 2, you got to go watch soccer, man, because this ain't for you. You cannot not take a quarterback when you are up there. When I
Hell
wanted to
no.
move up there and get Anthony Richardson last year, who's getting injured a lot by the way.
Anthony Richardson's sitting on the sideline right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. But at least
Yeah.
he would be on our team. But
Yeah,
they're
sitting
not.
on the sideline right now because his ass would have got hurt again with us.
Well, he
with
wouldn't
that
be
offensive
starting
line.
for us. He'd be sitting there learning his craft and then starting for us in 2024. That would
Yeah,
be
but you
what he'd be
can't
doing
nowadays. You can't.
But
take
here's
a
the thing,
quarterback
though.
nowadays
Anyway,
and have
taking
him
a
sit.
quarterback is a hit and
Yeah.
miss anyway. There's no
Yeah.
guarantee they're going to make. I mean, these quarterbacks
So
look
you want to
great
take a
in
defensive
college.
lineman at pick number 2? Yes or no? Just for the record.
And number 2, depending on who it is.
Hell
I don't give a
no.
fuck who it is.
You take a
It
quarterback.
doesn't matter.
And number 2,
We got
You
Lawrence
take a
Taylor in this
quarterback.
year's draft.
okay, but okay? If it's not Caleb, then who are you taking?
I'm
There's
taking
any
Michael.
number of them. There's
I'm taking
4 of them.
MJ from Washington.
I haven't even seen that kid play yet.
I like
So watch
Shador. Maybe
him
he's
Saturday.
not in the
Watch
draft.
him
pretty good,
Saturday when
Tony.
they play Oregon.
Bo Nix, I
He's
like.
Okay.
pretty good.
If you
Okay,
want to play games and trade down and get Bo Nix, okay, I'm
But
game
Bo
with
Nix
that.
I'm
was
not
not
sold.
good.
I'm not
Bo
sold
Nix
on.
was not good.
Take
I'm
was
not
not good in
sold
the
on
SEC.
Bo Nix. I'm not sold on Bo Nix, and I'm not sold on the
take
North
him at
Carolina
number 2.
quarterback.
You take
We
the
want
North Carolina
MJ,
kid.
man, from Washington, man. Michael,
Yeah,
man.
but Bo Nix was not good in the SEC.
Okay,
That's why he
now
left.
here's my thing. You get one of those quarterbacks, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, You got your quarterback. Do you trust this coach to make him better?
Absolutely. I trust him to be an extension and a reflection of the quarterback. He needs a better goddamn quarterback. That's first and foremost.
Thank
And
you,
I think
Dave.
that this
Thank
kid's going to
you.
look awfully good with the targets we have. And maybe we even sneak in, I don't know, a right guard pick in the third round, or we draft like an undertow kind of running back for the kid. Look, we can build the defense as we nurture this quarterback. You get the quarterback. You get him go. You're gonna mess around and find out this offense is better with a rookie quarterback than it is with Kirk.
Any quarterback behind his offense is better with somebody other than Kirk. They could have
Yes,
put
and I've
Hall
been
back
saying
there.
that for a while, and nobody wants to hear it.
But
So,
but here's the thing, though. Do you
Not on this
want,
show.
do you want KOC to be his play caller or somebody else?
no,
KOC.
KOC all day. He's allowed to learn too, and so is
Allowed
Quasi.
to learn what?
Quasi's allowed to learn too.
Man, y'all too hard on KOC, man. I seen Kirk Cousins today change a play at the line of scrimmage, and the play ain't go nowhere. Kirk got the ability to change plays.
Who burned those timeouts?
Man, shit happens, man. We still could have won.
Look,
The offense ain't the offense. Listen, man. The offense for the second week in a row only scored 2 raggedy ass touchdowns.
Who's calling the plays?
They
and
don't matter
and
who calling the plays.
It
but-
don't?
Joe had a lot of
but you
time
can't
back
say
there
that
today, and I didn't
how
see
many-
him do
how
much
many drop
for his
passes today, though?
throws.
Cousins
Lots of
hit those
touchdowns.
guys.
And that's
in the hand.
and that's not even. And I don't even blame Kirk for
Hey, can I
today's
ask y'all
game.
this,
Yeah.
though? Can I ask
I
y'all
don't blame
this?
Kurt.
Y'all keep on talking about drop passes. They tired of playing with Kirk Cousins. You see, JJ won't go back on the field. JJ looking like he ain't even give a fuck what's going on today.
Well, see, if they start getting attitude like that, you're gonna have a problem. It's probably that locker room. I can tell you right now, there's probably some stuff going on in that locker room that we don't know about. I'll have to
I can
ask
believe
around, but there's something going on in that locker room.
it. It's the same shit every week.
Yeah, if they put it this way, if they lose next week, it's a wrap.
I tell you,
They-
it's already a wrap.
If they lose next
It's
week, it's a
already a
wrap.
wrap.
It's okay. It was a wrap last year. I could barely watch him at 13-4, man. I would watch the first half of the first quarter, and then I would take a break till about the fourth, and I'd jump back.
Yeah,
on.
they weren't. I
Wait a
mean,
minute,
last year they were not for 13-4. They were boring as hell.
It was infuriating.
Yeah,
Because they
it
were doing
just-
the same shit. We just ended up coming back and miraculously winning, which was cool.
the bounces went our way. This year they're not going our way.
It's just it wasn't entertaining. Okay, my bar for entertainment is Denny Green, even some of the teams in the 80s, you know. And I've seen a lot of good teams, and we've all seen a lot of traits to good teams. Okay, but this Kirko era has been awful from the
Yes.
jump.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
It was. There was too
Man.
much. There was too much front office politics involved in it, and keeping him and forcing him down our throats. That.
Well, I think they got the message now. I think
I'm not
that
gonna-
they're ready to move on.
I'm not going
And
to
I
kill
think
them for
We need
initially
to talk
signing.
about what quarterback we need to get up in here, man.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
not going to
but
kill
but
them
here's
for
the thing,
initially
though.
signing
Here's-
Cousins because they thought Cousins was the answer at the time. You
I
can
knew
kill
he
them for
wasn't.
re-signing him.
You know what? I knew he wasn't.
He wasn't
Yeah,
shit
you
at
can't
Washington.
resign.
If you watched him, if you watched Kirk in Washington, you knew what you were getting.
This
Um,
is
He wasn't shit
giving
over
the
there.
Wilfs
What
what
do
they
Kirk?
wanted.
What do Kirk do that wow people? What is Kirk good at?
Not getting hurt.
What
Yeah.
Oh,
besides-
that'll change soon. I'm
But shit, I
sorry.
can't tell. We don't know when he is available. It might be good his ass out a few games.
Anybody that's a Kirk Crusader, as I call him,
So I'm
They
ready for
like-
him tonight.
they like his numbers, which
I
90%,
don't care.
which a lot of his numbers are garbage numbers. They've
I'm
said
ready.
that.
I'm ready
He
for him
gets
tonight. Where they
He gets those
bring him
numbers
my
in
way.
garbage time. That's what, and they've said that a lot.
Hey, you have a good night, Eric.
Yeah, I don't think they watch our show, Kirk Crusaders.
Yeah. No, they hate half the Viking fan base hates my guts because I do not like Kirk Cousins. I'm like the Antichrist because I do not like the man. I didn't like the man when we signed him. Yogi's seen it. Yogi has seen some of the people come after me when I go after Kirk Cousins. He has seen it. But yeah, it's okay. First
Look,
of all, you ain't got no more excuses for Kirk. It's
The
time to move
silver,
on.
the silver lining here is that this era is about to end. So
Yes.
let's just enjoy the last moments of it and hope. and just dream a little dream for a moment and think, golly, if they just told Kirk, we're benching your ass, or tell us what team you want to go to.
That needs to happen.
And he won't do it.
That needs
Then
to
that's
happen.
fine. Have a seat. That's okay.
He
Jared,
won't do it.
Come on, let's play. Let's see
I don't
how
think the
you
Wolves
play.
will let
Let's
him
see how
sit because
KOC
Here's
adjusts
yeah,
to you.
the
Let's
biggest
see
problem
what
is the
game he
Wilfs.
calls with him, because we're gonna have a number 3 or 2 pick.
The
Maybe
biggest
even
problem
one.
is the Wilfs.
And we taking a quarterback.
It
the
don't
Wolves
matter.
are like, we're paying them too much money to sit.
Yeah.
You
And
know
plus
what
we owe him. And plus we owe him next year because he's
What
still on
difference do it
he's
matter
still on
what
the
they
payroll
have?
next year.
Do to his
We
star
still ain't
players
winning with his
in, like,
ass.
episode 4 or 5 in season 1. Am I the only one that watched that damn soccer show?
Yeah, you're the only one. I got a life.
Yeah.
No, Ted Lasso,
Oh man,
I love. I'm sad that the
you should
series
watch Ted
ended.
Lasso.
I don't.
It's
I
soccer,
might.
man.
I might. Okay, tell you what.
It's
I
very
might find
therapeutic
it and give it
what
a
you're going through right now as a Viking fan. All
give
right?
it a look. I
It's Major
might.
League Baseball
Hey.
but with soccer.
What's
That's
all?
the
So,
hilarious.
The movie
So who-
Major League
so-
Baseball.
so who the Viking trade? Who we trading?
We need to
Me.
trade Kirko. We need to trade freaking Hunter. We
I
need
think-
to nod and a wink at
Yeah.
Harrison and go, what team do you want to go to? We need to do all three, and we need to get Scene out there and say, if you can't play safety, damn it, you're going to play out
I'm
here
done
like
with Scene.
outside
I'm
linebacker, and
done
you're
with
gonna rush
Scene.
the fucking quarterback.
I'm
That's what
done
you're gonna
with
do,
him.
Scene, because that's what you're good at.
No,
That's
I'm
what
done
I
with
wanna see
Scene.
that motherfucker
Yeah,
doing.
I'm done with him.
I think Scene and Booth have proven to be bust.
I'm done with Scene. I'm done with them.
We haven't
Um,
even played Scene. Figure out what the kid can do good at and let him do it.
Only he can do
I got
right
a
now.
feeling
Only thing he
it's
can
gonna
do
be
right now is
rushing
sit in
the
the goddamn
quarterback.
trainer's room
Go
getting
get the
taped.
quarterback. Go get
He's-
him. You're
he
6'2".
can't. He's
Oh.
he's broke down already. He's 20 something and broke down.
Well, look. Either way, I'm trading Harrison and Hunter, and I'm benching or trading Kirko.
You're
What
not
up,
getting.
guys?
You
The
won't get nothing.
trend
You won't get
is
anything
we
for Harrison
need our
Smith. He's too
quarterback.
old. You won't
We
get
gotta
anything
get
for
our
Harrison
quarterback.
Smith.
In a historic.
Think logically. You're not getting anything for Harrison Smith. The only
No,
your
that's not-
only
no.
pieces you have
No, that's
really
cool.
to trade are Kirk.
6th round. We'll get a
and
6th
Daniil.
rounder for Harrison Smith. Done. Here,
How many friggin' 6-rounders do you want?
I don't
A
care.
lot of them.
Yeah,
A
I'm
lot of
sending a
A lot of
message. Nobody wants to
Give me
grab
10.
the fucking steering wheel. Okay, I'll grab it. I'll lay it out there, right out there, as to exactly what you need to do.
You're driving. I'm
Three
hitchhiking,
people.
dude.
You get a 2nd round pick for Hunter on a team that's 4-1 or 5-0 and drunk, thinking, "Oh man, we got a chance, boys." Oh, you want the sack?
If they're
leader or what?
drunk,
Sack leaders?
do you know who? Okay, first of all, do you trust Quasi to make that type of deal?
You never know.
I don't. I want to see him have a vision. Yeah, make the.
Crazy.
They don't have
Crazy.
one right now.
They
That's
don't
the
have a
issue.
vision.
Deal.
They have no. This is what I've been trying to tell you, people.
No,
There
but
is
look,
no direction
They gotta have
with
one,
that team.
But
But it's
None.
time to start showing one. I'll
they
give you
gotta
a
have
year
one
and a
going
half.
forward though.
I'll give
But
you a year and 3
but they
quarters.
and this
Here
is
we go.
this is why I get on them. First of
I'm
all,
telling you the direction, Quasi.
You're
I'm giving it to you.
yeah, and they ain't listening to
Like
us.
that,
If they was
Quasi.
listening to us,
Maybe
we wouldn't
they
have
should.
Kirk.
Everybody
they
had
should.
Quasi in this shit.
See, that's the
Lions
thing.
syndicate.
See, that's the thing is us fans,
The Lions no more.
us fans, we can see
Okay,
the
that
issues in the
bum-ass team,
interior
right.
offensive line.
And that's what I said. If we as fans can see what is wrong with this team and we ain't making a damn dime, why the hell can't these people who are supposed to be the best in the business able to see this BS?
Yeah, there's no answer for it other than we've had 2 drafts, so we got to get.
the first
through
one was
third
a total
and
loss.
see
The
what
first one's a
fuck is
total
going
loss.
on, but let's get our quarterback. Can
But I
we
think the
agree
first
on
one,
getting
though-
a young
No, hey,
quarterback?
Dave, you're preaching to the choir about getting a
Yeah,
quarterback.
you're
There-
preaching to the choir, dude.
There ain't one of us in this room right now who wants Cousins back.
Okay,
No.
so how do we get our quarterback?
Keep losing.
By having the
Keep
highest
losing.
pick possible,
Keep losing
right?
is how you do it. But
So
the Wilfs
get-
aren't going to do that.
They're gonna lose regardless. They're
They're going to lose regardless, but they
gonna lose
don't
regardless.
want to do that.
Shit, I predict
Right.
they lose to Chicago next week.
Yeah,
Well, like I
think
said,
we'll
yeah,
probably
if they-
lose them regardless.
Yeah,
too.
if they lose to Chicago, it's a wrap.
They lose
Because
to Chicago.
then they'll be 1-5. They'll definitely lose the
Yeah.
49ers.
They'll be 1-5.
That'll make them
Didn't
1-6.
Chicago put up 45 points? I can only dream of 45 points out of this offense.
You
There's
ain't
no way.
lying. This
What's that?
this offense is trash.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
the offense has lost every one of these
Garbage.
games. Period.
Yeah, if it ain't turnovers, it's play calling.
Well,
It ain't
or
the-
Kirko. You know,
It's
maybe
all it's
a
all of the
frickin-
above.
Maybe it's a freaking like the most unbelievable painting of a calling, and Kirko's just screwing it up.
Here go, D. Don't worry about losing. Y'all gonna do that. You right, D. We is gonna do that anyway, bro. We gonna do that anyway, bro.
You can't even argue.
I ain't gonna.
No.
Hey,
I
as
want
long
to
as we
switch
keep
that,
losing,
we can't
we don't
even
have to
argue
do
with
anything,
that.
I suppose.
I don't know if that's a
Like,
I don't know if that's a Lions
Taylor,
fan or a Bears fan,
He's
but
going
they
to.
don't get very many opportunities
He
to
a
make
Lions
fun at
fan.
us.
He a
So-
Lions fan.
Oh well, you're a Lions fan. Well, winning the division once every 30 years is a good goal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I ain't worried about them. They
Yeah.
they about to lose their OC anyway, so fuck
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
having a good
man.
year for the first time, and that guy knows how long. I'd be a little bit quiet.
My
on the
boy
chirping
Torrance in here.
because-
I came on and tried to tell y'all lose a Viking word. Curse
Is he-
on content.
Okay, first of all, Lions fans, cool your jets, because y'all y'all do this once every 30 years,
Talk to him, Tony.
and then you right back to being the sorriest team in the NFL. So enjoy what you got going on right now, because guess what? History going to repeat itself. Y'all going to be looking up at be on the bottom, looking up at the rest of the division like you always do, Lions fans.
They
So
beat up-
enjoy it. And
they
you
beat
beat
up- they beat
Carolina.
yeah, but lost to Seattle. Get out of here,
We get the right quarterback in this draft, and it's a
Michael.
wrap for about 12 years straight, boys.
We need Michael.
We are going to be unfreaking believable,
Okay, so put it this way.
and it's
If
going
you-
to be
if you
fun
don't
to
get-
watch, man.
If you don't get Caleb and you don't get Shador
or Bo Nix.
Michael, man, I'm telling you.
or
Michael,
Bo
man.
Nix,
Or Derek
who would you go after? You
I
say
want the guy
Michael.
from- I want the
Take
Florida
May.
State quarterback
Take
if
May.
we can't get the Washington quarterback.
Take May.
I don't like May. I saw May. He didn't look that well against the Gophers.
Man,
My
listen
God.
here, man. I'm telling you all the quarterback, man, from Washington, man. Michael, MJ.
Okay, so we're going to take him in what, the 5th round, Zoe? What-
Chad,
yeah,
we're not
first
really
round
going
pick.
after you because you've
We're
been.
not
you've
going
been
after
nice.
you, Chad.
Yeah, you've been nice. It's the other Lions
Yeah.
fans who like to chirp.
The other Lions fans.
Yeah,
So let's get 2 quarterbacks then. I mean, I'm not adverse to it, so I'm not adverse to it. And I don't think getting a top 2 pick for a quarterback is always the answer. You know, you got to get the best quarterback, right?
Man, you have you
But
seen him
damn,
play?
I want to see a top 2 quarterback here.
He
When was the
played
last
better.
time
He
we
played
ever
better than
drafted
Bo Nix.
One of them.
Oh,
When have
see,
we
now the
ever
Lions
drafted
fans
one
are
of them?
saying that they don't care about all the other years. They only care about this year. If I was a Lions
Yeah,
fan,
because
I'd
they
say
sucked all the other
I-
years.
I
That's
would say
why.
the exact same thing.
If
if
it
I
was a
say the
Lions
exact
fan.
same thing too.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Is this the Lions' first year in the NFL?
You'd think so.
You would think so.
Is it?
No, they've been in the league damn near 100 years.
Oh, damn, they act like they act like this the first year.
They've
My
always
bad.
been also Rams and they've always been
So-
also Rams and bottom of the barrel. They're
I
usually
think
in,
they've won. I think they've won the division 4 times since the Vikings have been a team.
yeah.
So I mean,
So you're not a
I
fan
know
of
you're
the
excited for
quarterbacks
having a
in
good
this
year,
draft?
Lion fans. I'm actually excited for you. Every fan should go through a season where they're excited for their team to play, as opposed to going 3-13, 4-12 every year.
Enjoy
I'm
while it
excited
lasts,
for you.
Lions.
But let's
Yeah,
just
I
roll.
ain't-
Lions, we ain't talking about. We talking about
coming for
Torrance
your
and
ass
D. Watt.
next year with a rookie quarterback. Simple.
And we, like you said, we
Plain
just
and
a
simple.
quarterback away.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
We
we
really
could
just
be.
a quarterback
quarterback.
away. Even
And then
with the
just
raggedy ass
draft,
offensive
make some
line.
good picks. Make some good picks in those trenches. You know, you're gonna have to just.
And see,
Novocaine
you're
it, you know?
you're saying all this, but like, do you really, really, really trust this front office to do any of that?
I
I do.
do. I do.
I don't.
I do.
I
I'm
don't.
straight with them. I'm straight with KOC and Kwesi.
You know why
No
I trust it,
problems
Tony?
here. We need to get Kirko the hell out of here, okay? I'm
Hey,
putting
Tony.
it all on Kirko. I'm just going to do it now.
Come on
all
here.
the draft
Give me
misses,
the link.
let
Yo, drop
Kirko
the
fault,
link.
man.
Come on.
Just his goddamn aura, you know. He
I
probably
want what
thought
Dave's
we're
drinking. I
Kwesi.
need that right about
Kwesi
now.
going, hey, if we trade
Hey
down for a
Tony,
fourth
hey
round
Tony, you
pick,
know why I
think that
trust
might
what's
go well.
about to happen?
Why?
Because this was experiment for Kwesi to get the upper hand. I
That
told
Lions
y'all
fan.
that
Yeah, he
I
can
told
look
y'all
Talk
this
about
was
us
going
not
on.
winning
Your
anything in
plan
importance in 50
Want to
years.
use mine?
That's hilarious.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Use my ideas.
You said trade everybody, bro.
Hey,
yeah.
let's keep Kirko. I love it. That's a great idea. You know, when the most positive coach on the sideline starts to look defeated, man, that takes something special out of your quarterback to do that to the head coach.
What
man.
coach are you talking about?
I'm talking about KOC being shown on the sidelines, just looking flummoxed as to what the fuck they just ran.
Have you been
Like, it
watching
wasn't even the way it
KOC?
was drawn up.
Have you been watching KOC? He looks like that every week. He looked like that last year.
Nah, I think he was looking a little more positive when we were making a few more plays. But I
Okay.
think he is slowly getting a little bit annoyed by Kirko as well. You know, the
Everybody
guy
is.
threw a
I'm annoyed.
tantrum in week 2 on the sidelines there, whatever the hell that was. Or was it week 1? I don't even remember, man. But he didn't spike the ball on first and on the 6. And he
Yeah, like how you
delayed
gonna
the
Oh,
throw
game
the
that
on
ball,
was
fourth
bro?
a
down
Charger game.
today.
That was a
It's
Charger
every
game.
fucking week, this guy. He just doesn't have the temperament to being a quarterback. He is a great
Hey,
elite
Torrance.
backup quarterback.
I've
That's what
been,
he
hey,
is.
Torrance.
I said blow up the. I said blow up the
I
team
said
2
that shit.
years
I said
ago.
that shit
He's
all,
not
even
all
a
in the
starting
summertime.
quarterback.
I said blow up the team 2 years ago.
You
They
ain't gotta
should have
blow
blew it up.
Just blow up Kirk. Just blow up Kirk.
I'm gonna
No,
keep
Everything
that
they
circle,
should have.
boys,
They should have blew up
and
this team.
getting rid
Hey,
of
what up,
Hunter
Chad? How
and,
you doing,
and
man?
Harrison.
2020 is
Just
when
blowing it
it
up.
started
It's
over.
just getting the old
Yeah.
out and bringing the new in.
What up, though,
Lions,
Chad?
Lion Syndicate talking all that shit. Don't make me come in there. Where is he? I don't see him. You put the link out there. Hey, man.
Yeah, Chad, we're
Listen,
not going after you. You've been cordial, man.
Are you a Lion fan, Chad?
yeah, and I understand, man. I bet
Where you
we.
live at? You
Dude, are
live in
you like
Detroit?
in Blair Witch,
No,
the woods
I
or some
live.
shit,
I
man? Is
live
your
in
nose running?
Ann Arbor,
Oh,
He's
I'm
in Ann
from
Arbor.
Detroit, though.
but I'm not a Michigan fan, man. No way.
What?
Wait, you're in Ann Arbor and not a Michigan fan?
Who you
I'm
fan
like
of? Michigan
lifelong
State?
Michigan State fan.
Oh,
Live or
Michigan
die,
State.
just like the Lions.
Okay.
Just like the Lions, live or die.
Y'all ain't got shit coming.
Oh, Michigan's good, I know. And
Hey,
my
Michigan
girl,
Michigan State's in awful is in
Hey,
shambles
I
right now. I feel sorry for you, bro.
I heard Michigan State's supposed to be getting Urban Myers, though.
no, it's all just a pipe dream, and no, never happened. Somebody said they saw him at a Waffle House or some shit in Lansing. That got out there, and that's where it all started. It's like, oh yeah, okay. Hey, man, I've been in your guys' shoes before, man. You guys are in a rebuild. A lot of your fans are denying it. Your cap hell. You can't. I've witnessed it as a Lions fan. You guys couldn't sign what 7 or 8 starters from defense that were at least adequate starters because of that. The
We're
running
gonna
back.
sign plenty of them next year when we get rid of Kirko and draft.
Well,
a
see,
rookie.
that's the thing, though.
We
We're
go-
not
That's
gonna
the
be
thing,
able
though.
to.
We're still on the hook for. We're still 23 mil, I think, on the hook
We
for
still got
58
a pile of money. I don't give a fuck
58.3
about
million in dead cap
We still
space.
I
got
like that
plenty of
Lion
money.
fan, dog. I like you, Chad. You ain't like the Lion
the
fans
best
I
two
know here.
defensive
I
free
like you,
agents
dude.
in
You
free
know
agency
something.
next year. That would be phase 2 of this Lions 1-year wonder shit. All right, because you
I-
guys, you're not. You
we
get
won't
the
be one.
title this year. Congratulations, but after that, it's your ass for 10
Yeah,
years.
Chad's been
The best
nice,
thing you
so-
guys
No,
could
we
do
won't be 1-year
is move
wonders
up and get a
because we
quarterback
have the
with them.
right management right now. We have 19 million in cap space
Sure.
right
I
now.
trust the.
Plus,
Sure.
I hate to say it, but I kind of do trust the
still-
Lions management.
I
right
trust
now.
the Lions more than I trust the Vikings.
Yeah, I'll give you that,
The
Chad.
Lions are
I
gonna
trust the
be a pretty
Lions
good
more
team.
than the
I like
Vikings.
I'm
rooting for
telling
them a
you,
lot. I really
the
do.
Jets need a quarterback. You guys need to go to the Jets. Cousins
Kirk
would fit in.
will not go. Kirk will not go to the
He has a
Jets.
no trade clause, Chad.
He has a no trade clause. Plus, he does not want to deal with that New York press. He will not go
I
to the
wouldn't trade him
Jets.
for Aaron
You
Rodgers
know.
even up.
He will not go to the Jets.
San
Atlanta.
Fran would be the next option, but Purdy's playing
You know
so
what
damn
I'm talking
good. If
about.
he
It
doesn't
would be.
get hurt,
You know where he might
You
go
know
is it.
Aaron Rodgers.
The only place he could go is
He'll
Atlanta.
draft a quarterback.
Hey,
His
hey,
ex,
Chad,
his wife
here
is from
comes Lion
Atlanta.
Syndicate.
What's up,
Get
What
man?
up,
that
my
rookie
dude?
quarterback
What
to
up,
sit
man?
behind Aaron
What's the
Rodgers
deal,
for a
bro?
year and say,
What
"We're
up
going
with
for
you?
the ride, boys."
Hey, listen. I've been nice. I ain't
We
been.
ain't talk about you,
Oh,
though.
I'm about
We
to
wasn't
say,
talking
No,
about
there's
you.
one.
I was
There's
about
one
to-
No,
Lions
there's
fan in
one.
there.
There's one Lion fan in here talking big time shit.
Right,
Because
and
I-
it ain't
listen,
you,
yeah,
and it ain't
he's
Chad.
It is not you.
y'all,
It ain't-
y'all
Like in
are,
Blair
y'all
Witch,
are,
the woods, man. He sees.
y'all are like the
he's got
most
both.
entertaining. I listen to the Saturday show. I listen to the day show. It's entertaining, even if y'all wasn't losing, bro. Here's the deal.
Is this
My
another
team.
Lion fan? Are we being inundated, Zoe?
No. Hey, listen, bro. Listen.
Well, according,
Wait,
you know,
hold on.
according to Sarah, Zoe is an undercover Lions fan. So
No. So listen. Let me tell you how this dude. Let me tell you how this. So I got a guy who runs a Vikings channel. So I kind of found Zoe through him. Just anyway. So here's the deal. Kurt was a bad idea. That whole thing was bad from the very beginning. He was nothing in Washington. Y'all shouldn't have got him. TJ, I have no idea what's wrong with y'all GM. He was doing all that stuff about my neck, my back, and my neck, all of that.
Oh, first it was his ears. He was had an earache.
He was dropping passes in Detroit too, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Laporta
Laporta making him look like Laporta is beasting over here. So here's what I think. I think what happened with TJ with us is we saw this happening, and I like I said, your GM traded with us for Jamison Williams. He traded, and I think like I said, we'll take Daniil. We'll take Daniil. Give us Daniil.
Oh my God!
Y'all was just saying. Hold on, y'all was just saying y'all need to trade the whole team.
We ain't trading nothing to y'all, though.
Freaking knife.
Y'all literally look. Zoe says trade everybody.
Second round pick.
Zoe been saying trade everybody before preseason.
Yeah, I know.
We traded Hawkinson because negotiations.
We'll give you for a second round pick, Lions. We'll give him free.
Okay,
wait.
I
want to say that they won't trade with the Lions, but Quasi loves trading with the Packers.
He loves trading in the division like a dumbass.
Bro,
you don't trade in the division.
He traded.
You don't.
Lions. You're my second favorite team. I root for you more than I don't root for you a lot of times, honestly, because you've never been that threat,
Yeah. And look, listen. When y'all be clowning. Y'all be clowning us like we haven't heard this stuff before.
We'll send you Daniil. I'm cool with that.
Well, that's why I'm saying most Lion fans we're nice with, because most Lion fans understand the stuff that they're going through.
You though.
But
yeah, you know the history. We know the history.
Give up a first round pick for Daniil right now.
You have those couple Lion fans.
A first round pick. For
you guys are a Daniil away, I think. If you believe that.
Yeah. Okay.
How old is he? On the other side of 28.
He's 28.
Yeah, he's 28.
He'll be 29 next season.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
Chad, this for y'all.
You don't have to sign him, but you could.
I'm happy y'all along. I want to ask y'all this though.
Okay, go ahead, man. Ask away.
J-Mo and Gibbs is a bust.
Gibbs isn't a bust.
Bruh, Gibbs.
How can you say that?
How you can say that?
Dude, this
what
5
game
games.
have you seen from Gibbs that say, damn, he was a top 8
busted tackles like no other rookie?
Huh?
Well, okay, all right. So
tackles than any other rookie running back.
How many rush yards you got? About 90 or 110?
Whatever.
All right, so let me ask y'all this because I heard this yesterday and I want to know what y'all think. I heard that Justin Jefferson is waiting to see what happens with Kirk before he signs, like his extension.
That's cool.
Is there?
That's what the rumor is. Here's the thing. We got him for 2 years.
Right.
So we don't have to say any. He can say this and that all he wants, but yeah, he's paying attention to the quarterback position. But I don't think it's like, well, if Kirk goes here, I'm going with him. I don't think it's that.
You left out the part you got Kirk for 2 years too.
Wait, y'all got him for 2 years?
No.
And Jefferson both. They got him. The rest.
No. This is Kirk's last year.
Yeah.
No, it is not.
He has $28 million in dead
cap on the cap next year. But he's a free agent.
But he's signed. He's signed through next year.
No, he's not.
No, he's 28 mil dead cap money to us next year. But this is his last year. Unless we extend him, which God, I hope they don't. Unless they extend him, he's not gonna. He's done.
A Viking fan wrong. I was in a chat. I pulled it up from the football website. Cousins signed through 2024.
But he won't be here though.
He won't be here.
No, he won't.
No,
I'm a Vikings fan.
No, trust me. I know people at the Viking office. This is his last year. Man, he's gone.
You worry about getting Goff a contract.
No, he about to get a contract. Yeah, he
got
a contract.
I think we got Hooker for a reason in third round. So
Hooker ain't shit though.
Wherever Ben Johnson goes,
Hooker ain't shit.
Mark my words. Where Ben Johnson goes, they're going to trade for Goff. Mark my words.
Ben Johnson going to Chicago.
No,
Ben Goff going to Chicago.
Yes, he
is. Ben Johnson wouldn't go. He didn't go to who offered him? Arizona. He had 2 offers.
I wouldn't go to Arizona either, to be honest.
Yeah, ain't nobody.
I wouldn't go to
NFL draft.
Yeah.
It's just kind of weird seeing y'all like this, man. Like I said, bro, we usually we at the bottom. We know that we've been the dwellers forever, man. And now, we coming up and it's still one game at a time and stuff. It feels good. But watching y'all, like it's like, because I was kind of keeping up with the game because I was at the stadium today. So I'm watching, kind of keeping up with the scores, and it looked like y'all was about to win for a minute, and then I check and it's 27-20. And
It went sideways.
yeah, I haven't seen a single highlight from any game. I just kind of been in my own thing, kind of, but it's kind of weird because y'all in the space. Like, what's y'all pick right now? What do y'all pick right now in the first round?
Oh, number 4, number 3.
Pick
shit.
2,
3 or 4.
pick 3.
Right now,
there.
we're predicted at 5 right now.
Okay,
Well,
is there any? Can y'all
Is there
come
an
up?
update?
Hang
Can
on.
y'all
I want to give you my prediction, and I'm good. I predicted that you guys are going to finish in the basement, and the Bears are going to finish one game better than you.
I
So-
hope not. I hope not.
Oh, yeah, you hope.
Well,
you need
As
to
of
hope.
right now,
As of right now, it's a distinct possibility.
I heard y'all
We
talking
playing
about
a different game, boys. We want that
about
number
Caleb.
1 pick.
about
We want that
Caleb,
number
and
1
he,
pick.
he probably going
Yep.
number 1, right? So
Yeah.
if the
And
Bears
Daniil
right
can
now,
go ahead and beat the. Yeah. What, you give us a first for Daniil?
we ain't giving you no first. He almost 30
No.
years old, bro.
Y'all
He
always
almost
the
30.
first round pick, bro.
I'll
Hey,
give
man,
you
No, we don't.
Isaiah.
Look, that's
I'll
your
give you
pick.
Isaiah Bugs
Y'all
in the
always the
third.
favorite, bro.
You guys
What
not
for?
beat
What
49
for? J-Mo?
You can't beat
Man,
yo,
you
yo,
Hawkins
Isaiah
and
Bugs in the
J-Mo.
third.
Hey,
You're
listen,
not with
listen,
Daniil
listen.
Hunter on the other side of Aiden Hutchinson?
Isaiah
look,
Man,
Bugs.
you guys, when the going
Y'all
get
ready
tough, you
with
guys
that
just
trade.
climb in your bunker hole, man. I'm telling you,
I-
you
Y'all might be ready
one
for
of the
San
leading
Fran.
sack guys
What's
for a
y'all
first round
schedule?
pick. It's just a first
What's y'all
round
schedule?
pick.
What's y'all
It's
next
just a
3?
first
Man, it
round
don't
pick.
even matter who we play.
Our next 3 are Chicago, San Francisco, Green Bay.
And you owe us that
Okay.
first round pick. You've been effing us so bad the last 2 years, Lion. You know that.
Wait, look, no,
You know
I haven't been. That's your GM,
You guys
bro.
turn
He
around
been
and
doing
go
that
to
stuff.
Florida.
Yeah, that is our GM.
He been doing that. I'm like,
Yeah.
Nut for, and we trade from pick 12 for nothing. Yeah, come on. We
but
need
these
we
guys
need your
told
first,
me that he was pressured to do
and
that, though.
we'll
He
give you
was.
Harrison Smith too. Do you need a safety?
But I will
You
say,
need a safety.
Chad
We'll
and
give you
Lion
Harrison
Syndicate,
Smith
I
too,
really do
with
hope
Daniil.
you guys
Give
have
them
a good
both to you.
season. I
Yeah,
really do.
okay. I think we are. There's a lot of stuff I could go into, but I won't on this channel. But I think that the NFL, I think we're gonna do well this year. Because
Okay,
it's
do you
just-
think the NFL is going to screw you over some sort of way?
Nope.
No.
Because they screwed the
Nope.
Vikings today.
Because they screwed us today big time.
You can see the shift, like you
Yeah.
can see the shift, and I saw it last year. I got my thoughts on that Green Bay game and why we, the Green Bay game and the not the Carolina, but the Seattle one right before that. Like, so I have some thoughts, and you can kind of see it coming from a mile away. I'm just kind of curious, like if y'all picking, because y'all want Caleb, right? Like Caleb, or is there?
I
an
don't
option
care
to
what
be
quarterback.
I
we
don't
take, as
care
long as
what
it's not
quarterback
Christian.
it is. I just want
I care what
just a new
quarterback it
quarterback.
Yeah, there's like
Yo,
5
I
of them I would be.
I
really
want
happy with.
hey, I want
Yeah.
the quarterback from Washington. I want Michael.
We'll get him. We'll
I
get him in the 5th round. So okay,
He won't be no fifth, bro. He better than Bo Nix. He won't be in the 5th round.
It's the
He's
4th.
Yeah.
the best quarterback in college football damn near right now.
I think there's like 10
we'll get him.
quarterbacks that have a first round grade on them this
We'll
year.
get 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So get 2.
Well, I think y'all got a chance, man. If y'all, because you got the Bears not able to pick 2, then Carolina picked 1 right now, and those are both of them
That's
go
Chicago.
to the Bears.
Chicago got that
Yeah,
first round
but
pick.
so
Arizona lost again.
Chicago's technically got the first 2 picks.
That's why I
I
said,
guess.
Right.
Jim.
What I'm saying though is if y'all close, maybe they stick with Justin. Y'all come up there and or do y'all think they moving on from Justin this year?
No, they keep Justin.
You think they keep Justin?
Yeah, they keep Justin and the 2 left tackles.
They keep Justin and the 2 left tackles.
Well, then there you go. Come up
The two
there.
tackles.
Everybody else on the team can
Yeah,
go.
Yeah.
Except for the rookies.
Look, y'all can come up. Y'all can come. What you think? What y'all think y'all final pick gonna be this year? Your final, like, where you think y'all picking at in
Top
the first
10.
round? Top 10.
I'm gonna say
I say
top
number
10.
5.
I'll say 7.
And Daniil
I
Hunter.
don't know, man. I
Daniil
honestly
Hunter.
can't answer.
He not in a contract next year, right? Like
No, he's a free agent.
No.
But
Yeah.
he's still on the books to us next year for 20
Marvin Davenport.
in dead money.
Sorry,
Marcus-
Marcus Davenport,
Yeah.
Daniil Hunter, and Kirk Cousins have a combined $58.3 million of dead cap space for Minnesota.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all can package something up, man, and come up to first. And
the best way to relieve that dead cap space is to sign Cousins for one more year to get $10 million off the
Hell,
books.
Lord have
ever
mercy.
say
No way
that.
the
Don't
Bears-
ever say
Exactly,
that.
Wow.
which is what I
Wow.
hope they do
Never
not
say
do. But that's
we ain't gonna be
I
able
don't-
to
I
But
don't-
the
that
Bears.
is such that is such a Viking thing that they would
I
do
know.
with this front office.
If the
I know.
Vikings did that,
That's
I
why I'm
would
afraid of
win
them doing it.
motherfucking
Yeah.
videos of the Vikings.
What?
What's
winning
that?
7 games? Yeah,
If
I'm
the
afraid
Vikings
of it
did
too.
that, I'd be trashing their ass in every fucking video.
You
And
already
fucking
doing
go
that.
viral.
You already doing that?
You
ain't
already doing
4
that.
games,
No,
maybe
God, no.
1 win.
Yes, you,
In the
bro.
next
You
4 games, maybe
I'll
1.
be keeping it
Maybe
real,
the
though.
Bears. You're
You
not
might be
gonna
right,
beat
Chad.
Atlanta.
You might be
You
right,
don't
Chad. We
match
might
up
only
well
get
with
one win.
Atlanta. You're not going to stop the run.
You gonna
dang,
stop the
Chad
run.
Atlanta's a
Chad is
low
ruthless.
key playoff
Atlanta
team,
can't throw
man.
the ball.
They're right there with the Lions. If they
But
had
listen,
Kirk
Atlanta
y'all,
will
look,
Atlanta will never win with Ritter, so they're
I
looking
just
for a
want I
quarterback.
want y'all to know
Right.
that whenever
Right.
I'm in the chat, like y'all can literally say whatever and it won't faze me because we have been through everything you can say. We've already heard everything, and
Yeah.
y'all right about all that stuff. Like we're doing real well right now. I don't think we lose this. I think we finish the job this year. But we've never won the NFC North. We've never.
I'd rather
we
have
haven't
you
won-
guys win it in Green Bay. I can tell you that much.
Oh, they're not winning. Yeah,
Green
they're
Oh,
Bay's
not.
don't
not.
worry about Green Bay.
I
We
bet
got
I
them,
can
buddy. I
phase
promise.
I
you,
think we
Lions
all hate them.
syndicate.
Yeah.
We own,
We
we
all
own
hate-
Green Bay right now.
That's what I'm
Okay,
We
I
all
got a
can
question.
agree on.
Is anybody watching the Sunday night game?
Yeah.
No, I'm watching the
14-10.
Twins beat the Astros.
It's
Okay, when
14-10.
I turned off the game, it was halftime. It was 21-7, San Francisco.
Mhm.
It's now 42-10,
Oh my God,
San Francisco.
Over Dallas?
Listen.
What did I miss?
They scare me, man. And Jerry Jones was talking about how this was
I'm gonna have
be
to go buy a
measuring
San
stick.
Francisco gear and walk around
Man,
San Antonio.
they scare me, bro. And that's kind of why I want I want like that Daniil, man. I want that other to book in Aiden Hutchinson, man, because
There you
they
go.
got a scary defense. But I ain't giving you a first round pick, bro.
Yeah, no,
Listen,
we still
I give you
talking
the I
first.
give you the TJ
We'll give you
pick.
Harrison
I give you the
Smith,
TJ pick.
too.
I
We'll
give you
give
the
you
TJ
Okay,
pick.
first of all, Dave, nobody wants Harrison Smith. He's too damn old.
Nobody.
I don't know. But
Nobody
gonna-
wants
Lions don't
him.
want Harrison
He's
Smith.
gonna play his whole
You don't
career
want
as a
Harrison
Viking. He
Smith
played for
the year?
Minnesota or nobody.
Hey,
I don't
Gil,
think-
I'm hungry. I'm fat.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
The wife walked in with some barbecue, so leave me
You
alone.
know, I bet I can tip you over, Lions Syndicate.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a shot. All right. Barry Sanders
All right.
is the most overrated running back in the history of the NFL. Kirk Cousins
Bang it,
is the Barry Sanders of the NFL at quarterback. They both lose yards.
That's
from the
wrong to
system.
Barry Sanders. What the hell's wrong with you?
Hey, listen.
Barry
Look.
Sanders leads the
He's just
league
trying
in
to ruffle
tackles for
feathers,
Just
loss.
like, hey, Lion
Hey,
Syndicate,
look,
just so you
look,
know,
Broken and long.
just so you know, David
Broken and
David
long,
is a
which
fan
a
of the
lot
show. He's not
3 and
actually part of
outs.
the hosting.
Yeah, he's just a fan. He's not one of the hosts.
They made the
Wait.
playoffs. They
Okay,
made the
okay.
playoffs after Barry retired.
Dude,
When your
don't
first
bite.
move is to stop
I-
as a running back,
Bro,
you ain't very
I'm not
good.
biting no dude. My Barry Sanders got a statue in front of Ford Field.
Yeah,
All Kirk does is
he's
packing, bro.
dangling a worm on a hook and
Wait,
saying,
hold on, wait,
I
no. I'm good. Wait, hold on.
Chad knows what's up, man.
I'm good. Wait a second. You didn't let me finish the other half of that. Let me finish the other half of that.
Because I'm right.
You hold on, no. You have guaranteed money to a quarterback who has never won anything. So I'm good. Like that didn't do
Now
nothing
you're
for me,
just
bro.
kicking below the belt, all right? Now you're
Am
bringing up
I?
Kirk.
Wait, hold
again,
on, wait.
okay?
Y'all the
This
ones
is
that said
bad
win.
play on you, all right?
Y'all said
No.
win
Lion
never-
Syndicate, first of all, here's a disclaimer. He's on his own. We ain't a part of that bullshit.
Yeah, that's him.
David's on his own, okay?
Yeah, I like
We
this
don't
guy though.
we
I
don't
like this guy.
sanction it. We don't
I like
no. He's on his own.
The
like
opinions
this guy.
expressed by the guests on this show do not represent.
But I
I
listen.
don't know what how he pulled that up.
I
out of-
will say this though. I will say this. It's kind of because so y'all we've never been to a Super Bowl. Y'all been to what 3, right? Four Super Bowls. Have you won any?
And a lot of
Hell no.
championships.
No.
They have
Okay.
one championship. They have one.
They have they have an NFL championship, but they don't have the Super Bowls.
Oh, so y'all with us?
No,
We
they're
won the championship
better.
in 1957.
Well, the only difference
Syndicate,
between
man.
us,
They got a
But here's the deal. Our NFL championship is more recent than your NFL championship.
Which was when? Which
Right.
was
69.
You know this what I love
We were the
about
last.
Lions.
And you know
Hold on,
who
wait,
has
wait.
our championship trophy? The goddamn Packers have it.
This is what I love.
NFL championship trophy, and that'll break the curse. In fact, Aaron Rodgers, when we trade you for Cousins, Aaron.
Whoa! What the hell did you just say? What the hell did you just say? Oh my God!
A week ago, I heard a Minnesota Viking fan broke in and stole the trophy. Is that true? Is that
y'all
true?
are some.
A Viking
Oh
fan
my
broke
God.
in?
Tony would know the answer to that, Chad.
What's the question? What's the question?
Chad asked if a Vikings fan actually broke in and stole the trophy
punch
back.
Big Brother in the mouth, boys.
No, you know what? The trophy was actually supposed to go to Baltimore in '68.
Yeah,
and the Packers, it was a traveling trophy, and the Packers didn't give it to them.
To the Vikings name on the trophy.
Yeah,
they said, "Well, we've won it the most, so it's kind of ours." You know, no, it's ours. We won it last.
Look,
we won it.
This is pre Super Bowl era. You know what? This
no, actually, that's Super Bowl era, dude.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's Super Bowl era.
You know what? This is the thing about like we stay at the bottom. Like one thing I don't want my fan base to do is start feeling themselves and start getting all like we're better.
It's too late. It's too late. They've already started.
Yeah. The reason we were making the comments about the Lions winning the division once every 30 years was because of D. Watt making comments in the chat.
Oh,
yeah.
And also, it's true. How about the fact it's true? You made the comment?
Huh?
It's also true. The comment that you made once every 30 years.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I was just going.
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't bash.
Are you talking Super Bowl? Because we got Daniel Hunter here if you want him for a first round pick.
I'm not giving you a first. Stop it, bro. I'm not giving you a first. He's almost 30 years old, man.
You'll give me a second, won't you?
I will give you your TJ Hawkinson pick back. You can have it back.
I'll take that.
Stop talking about TJ, all right? That's old news. I don't want to talk about how you.
No, but we still have a pick.
All right.
Oh, Dave, why are you talking? You want Aaron Rodgers up here? Why are you talking?
I do.
Why?
I like
Stop it, bro.
They have our trophy.
It didn't work.
Losing got y'all going Coco.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Losing has him going Coco. I expected it.
Draft that quarterback.
I expected it.
For a year.
There are Viking fans up here who expected this to happen. I am one of them. Yeah. And then there are others who couldn't see the writing on the wall, and last year was a illusion with winning 13 games. What we're doing this year, we should have did last year.
So y'all think about y'all tearing it down or what?
We should have
tore it down 2 years ago.
Because
we should have tore it down in 2020.
The Wilfs care about putting butts in the seats. In 2020, there was no butts in the seats anyway. So 2020 should have been the year.
Quarterback.
They should have traded Kirk to San Fran.
How bad would the Lions be with Kirk? Seriously,
bad.
The reason one of the reasons Kirk didn't go to San Francisco is because Lynch didn't want him.
Nobody wants Kirk.
Nobody wants Kirk.
Somebody was.
I say this, bro. I think Kirk is. He's always been like
Goff
mid.
2.0.
He's what?
Kirk is Goff 2.0.
Goff has a little more pocket presence. He can move around a little.
Now I got it. Now I got to get off here, bro. I got to get off because hold on. This why I say that, man.
Well, no, we're not saying Goff has good pocket presence. We're just saying Kirk's is so bad that Goff is better.
Look, why don't y'all send him to? You know who I think y'all have thought about maybe the Commanders trying to ship him off over there.
The Commanders got rid of him in the first place. They didn't want to re-sign him.
That's right, but that was before. Yeah.
But think about it though. With all the people that the Commanders / Redskins have had at quarterback, what do you not hear one single fan of theirs saying?
I wish we had Cousins.
Wish we had Kirk.
Hey, but it's
you do not hear we miss Kirk.
It's a new regime with the Commanders.
And I was going to say,
they're not going to rehash that.
Yeah,
they're not going to.
They need to bring Mark Rippon back out of retirement. That's how old I am.
That's the case. Bring back Billy Kilmer.
Y'all are
hell. Bring back Tommy Kramer so he can pass Kirk again at touchdowns.
No shit.
You do know the NFL wants a Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl.
The Lions are going to make.
Well, they made damn sure the Chiefs won today.
Who has the best odds in Vegas for the Super Bowl? That's who's probably going.
Well, after tonight, it's probably going to be the Niners in the NFC with what they're doing in Dallas.
Yeah, it'll be the Niners for sure.
Because I know the Eagles are like limping on. They're like pulling off wins, but I know they beat the Rams, but I
didn't watch the Eagles game, but my nephew texted me and said they won.
It was a close
The Lions
game.
are going to beat the Eagles to advance to the NFC Championship game to play the San Francisco 49ers.
And
the
San Fran.
NFL is going to do what the NFL does. The Lions are going to lose. It's going to be 49ers.
Yeah. We're going to lose by 3 points, too. It's not going to be a blowout.
So it's going to be a rematch of the Super Bowl from 5 years ago. That's 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I got us hosting.
You have Daniil Hunter on your team.
I say this, did I let y'all talk about me behind my back like Zoe like to do? As soon as I get off. As soon as I got us, I think we host Matthew Stafford in the first round and send him back to LA. And then I don't know. Yeah,
they're not making no playoffs.
No, we don't. We host.
I think
we host.
Oh, the
Gino.
Rams look good today, man.
I think
the
the Rams
league is going to give us Seattle back for a revenge game. You watch. Our first game will be.
See, I knew I liked y'all, man, because y'all see what the NFL is doing. People act like they don't see it, but y'all see
those that say they don't see it are missing the big picture.
Yep.
They're not paying attention.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this is when I noticed it. You saw it, but you didn't want to say nothing. But the whole hands to the face in 2019, I was like, something is wow.
Or that pass interference against Dallas in the playoff.
Yeah, that's when it sunk in. And so all I've been asking for like 10 years, y'all. Just put my team up there. Let my team start getting some love. And it looks like they starting to do that. But I saw this coming 2 years ago. Roger Goodell, who never comes to our stadium, was at our stadium. And I was like, something's going on here. Yeah, he was he was in. It was the preseason of 2021 when we hired Dan Campbell. So I was like,
is that when you brought in Chris Spielman too?
Yep.
He's trying to.
No,
we brought Spielman before Campbell. Spielman was the first we brought in. Then we hired the coach. Then we hired the GM, which you never hire a coach before a GM. But yeah,
Spielman was part of the search. Yeah, he was there.
Okay, so he's probably up there picking brains and seeing what the hell's going on.
Yep.
Hey, could Spielman be our GM?
No, his brother.
No, his brother.
Yeah,
the one that was the one that actually played the game of football, Chris.
Yeah, I'm saying, could he be our GM?
No,
he's
a Lions guy. He's a Lions guy through and through.
He's Malibu Blue through and through.
Yeah,
man.
He's Honolulu Blue.
Malibu. You know what? I'm getting off here, bro. Malibu.
Hey, that's their official colors on NFL.com.
You know what?
It's Honolulu Blue. Honolulu Blue.
When you ready for,
I'm sorry. My bad. Honolulu Blue. I apologize.
I give you a third for Daniil. That's my final offer.
That's probably what you're going to get for Daniil, by the way, is a third.
Yeah, you'll probably get a third.
Hey,
well, we're going to take a third, but it's in 2025, I think. We get a third for Daniil.
When the league brought in Taylor Swift for 3 games right before she goes on tour to fake like she's Travis Kelce's girlfriend for ratings, and it worked for the NFL. People that didn't watch the NFL were watching the KC games just so all they did was pan on Taylor Swift.
He got hurt today, didn't he?
Yeah, he came back in and scored a touchdown.
She probably came down and kissed.
She wasn't there.
No, she wasn't there. She's gone. She's on tour now. She came for 3 games. Now she's gone for almost a year on tour, international tours.
She probably was the reason why he had to put Brian.
The NFL.
Yeah, he hurt himself. He needed her to come back and kiss it.
To bring in, so people watch football games just to see when the camera panned on her when she celebrated, and they didn't even watch the game. They just waited for Taylor. Yay, Taylor!
I'm gonna let y'all fellas enjoy the basement and listen, and let y'all talk about me after that.
That's okay. We'll keep it warm for you because your asses will be back down there pretty soon.
Hey, not if Roger can help it. Roger been holding us down. Tagliabue.
Okay. Here, I wanted to bring this up with you because I tell everybody this. You know that trial's coming up, right?
What, his trial?
The one with Gruden?
Okay.
It starts this month.
Okay.
All that stuff that is going to come out that Goodell leaked the letters.
Okay.
He leaked the letters, and it's all going to come out. And then how they covered up the whole thing with Daniel Snyder. It's all going to come out. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to lose sponsors. Guess who's going to panic? The NFL owners. Guess what the owners are going to do? Look for a new commissioner.
They're gonna boot him out.
Taylor Swift back again.
Hey, look, hey, Derek, hey, before you go,
Yeah.
and Chad, I want you to make a video or talk about this. Gibbs and Jameson is a bust.
Man, look, you do that. You putting all that stuff on your channel. You do it, bro. I'll watch it.
Nah, he's too busy blowing up the Vikings for that to happen.
Well, yeah, I'll be listening as they'll talk about me when I get off, man. But yeah, fellas, it's been real and enjoy the bottom because I know what it feels like.
I know you're on the bottom. Look, take a look, Brady Bunch. You're on the bottom.
He did that on purpose. He did that on purpose, bro. That's all right.
It's damp and cold.
we on the top now. Hey, listen. We third in the conference right now, so we, we feeling it. We feeling it.
Yeah,
man.
we got 2 games to go here that are gonna be a bitch.
Yeah, they are,
and you freaking know it. Neither of these.
So who are your next 2 games against?
What do you got next weekend?
We got Tampa Bay, and then we go to Baltimore. We're both on the road. Tampa Bay, then Baltimore.
Tampa Bay. I would be more worried about. I'd be more worried about Tampa Bay than Baltimore. Lamar Jackson looks
Y'all
awful
better
right now.
beat both of them. You better beat both of them. Give me a freaking break. We got Tampa Bay. Oh, and then Baltimore, would they put up 10 points today or some shit?
No, I'm not worried about Baltimore. Lamar,
yeah, Baltimore looks awful, man.
Your business the next 2 weeks if you're going to represent this division, man. Stop talking like that.
Pork,
hey, I'm with you. I'm with you, but I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. We got a chance to put a stamp on it, and we got to do that. So I'm with you, bro, 100%. But yeah, enjoy the bottom, fellas.
All right, have a good night, man.
Have a good one, brother.
All right,
have
man.
a good one.
Keep saying that.
It's only going to be for 1 year, so
okay. Hey, hold on. Not with that GM you got. Not with him because he's gonna trade with somebody else.
The Vikings history shows that they won't be in the bottom for more than 1 year.
Yeah, and it shows you guys won't win the division. You'll win the division 1 year and suck for the next 30.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
you never know. Hey, listen, this is a new division. We might win it once, and we ain't never won this one, so you can't really compare that. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. Y'all just keep that GM you got and keep calling mine because we'll love that. All right, fellas.
Yeah, because he's the only one calling y'all.
Dang.
That hurt.
Hell yeah, man. Where do we go from here?
Well, he was on bottom, so
we got a Lions.
You know what? The Lions have had those years where they've just been like, you almost feel bad for them. I'm not even going to begrudge them this. I'm just not going to.
I'll be rooting for them in the playoffs.
Chad, I'm seriously hoping you guys have a good season.
I
man.
hate the Cowboys way more. I hate Philly way more. I am rooting.
Nobody hates the Lions, man. That's the thing.
Yeah, nobody hates the Lions.
Just kick their ass.
Yeah, I hope
we have depth though. We have depth where
Don't
we can
win no Super Bowl, but just
I don't think we're gonna. I don't think this is our year. I mean, I don't think Goodell is ready to hand us the Super Bowl yet. He already handed us the draft, so
it's going to be a team that's already won that's going to win again.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, damn it! At least beat some of these teams like Philly and San Fran and frickin' Dallas. Get these guys the hell out of there. I can't stomach any of those 3 teams.
Dallas did not look.
Dallas ain't shit.
Well, at least the Twins won.
Yeah. Pablo Lopez was locked down tonight.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's the Twins are the best chance of winning the championship in Minnesota.
We have Dallas in the regular season, so we'll see on that one.
Is it in Dallas?
In Dallas or is that at home?
In this stadium?
It's
going to be like 10
it's a Monday night at home, I think. I think it's a Monday night.
It's a Monday night game.
At home.
Are they going to allow them to hit with aluminum bats come the World Series when they play up here? God, it's going to be freaking cold.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, what is the score of the Minnesota game? Are they winning?
Yeah, it's over 6-2. Twins win.
All right. So they're up 2-0?
No, it's 1-1. It's 1-1.
Yeah. Those Houston guys are not going to like the weather up here. These 2 games coming up. I feel it's going to be cold. And
It is.
What is?
It is going to be cold.
It's going to be
Undeniably,
91
this
here
is
tomorrow.
way
It's going to
too
be
cold
91
for
here
us, man.
tomorrow.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be about by time the first pitch is, depending on what time, it's going to be in the 50s.
3 o'clock. Tuesday. 3 o'clock.
I'm gonna have to
I
wear
ain't
pants
saying our
tomorrow.
boys are going to like it either, but at least they might have it.
They're used to it though.
They're used to
guys
it though.
aren't like it.
They're used to it.
Yeah, right.
It'll be mid 50s maybe. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
cloudy.
So
the
now
next
we
2
have
days.
the outdoor advantage in baseball. This is what we've come to.
No, we talked about that. Since
Yeah.
the Vikings have been indoors, they've been soft.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the Twins go far enough in this new stadium to see the weather play a role.
What
think
are you
it'd be
guys going to do
hilarious
about
if we
that
in the World
fucking
Series and
turf,
have
man?
snow
I
on the
mean,
fucking ground. That would be
For
hilarious.
real.
Get a shower.
so
Is
many
it fair?
people
Is it
get
foul?
injured
We
on
don't
your
know. The
turf.
ball, we can't find it.
Oh, the
But
turf.
inside the park home runs.
Yeah, your
man.
guys' turf is terrible.
I think-
It's that turf that the NFL uses, which is bad.
No,
It's
we
that
got the
turf.
brand new state of the art this year. Sheila got the brand new state of the art turf, and we're still getting people injured on it.
Well,
That's
no,
And
there's
your
no
guys-
substitute
That's because
for real,
that turf is not. It's
Yeah.
not. It's just not good.
there's no substitute for real grass.
There's no
We
substitute
got
for
too
real
many
grass.
pellets out there. Looks like they got to take a few pellets off that field. They're
Yeah.
sliding a little too much. Just take a third of them fuckers off and see where we go from there.
Yeah.
Because when
I
the 2
watched
best
Jefferson
receivers
on a
in
play today.
the game slip on nothing is too many pellets. You know. You
Yeah,
gotta play with
Jefferson
that grip
lost
and
his
slide.
footing.
That's how Kelsey hurt his ankle.
Right.
Yep, they
That's how he
both
hurt his ankle.
slipped, and JJ slipped on pellets. No contact, just
Just
so
slipped on
someone better
pellets.
do their
Yep.
job, man.
I mean, with that stadium,
You know.
it wouldn't be that hard to do natural gas with how much sunlight it gets.
They could, and I don't know why they don't.
Well, why don't you do a new one?
Knew what?
Stadium.
We just built the damn stadium. What are you talking about?
We'll put a damn retractable roof on it and put some grass in there.
They wanted a roof. They wanted the retractable roof. I don't know who voted against.
I'm out,
that.
guys.
The
Curtis,
state-
you got it from here. We
All
got-
right, Yogi.
you
Oh
guys
yeah,
have a
that's
good night.
right. The Metrodome collapsed, and you guys had to come play at our field.
We played
Correct.
at your field that one time. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, twice. No, that was your game. But yeah, we had to play the Giants at your stadium.
I think a few teams
We
have
were,
played
we were
at the
nice
line
to you guys.
situation.
We were nice, man. We said, sure, come on over and play at our stadium. We're on the
Didn't the
road.
Bills play there one time
Yeah.
recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bills
Yeah,
did.
because of the
Well, see-
blizzard, they had like 4 foot of snow on the field.
Yeah.
Yep.
Detroit is
couldn't-
that stadium where, because where it's located, Detroit's that always the backup stadium. I think the NFL said.
Well,
Yeah, Detroit's
it
always
doesn't
going to
get
be
much
that
more
backup
neutral
stadium.
stadium than Detroit, does it?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, if you
Well,
want to play a
it's
neutral,
it's
game
kind of right in the
somewhere,
middle
Detroit.
too. It's kind of right in
Yeah.
the middle. So it's a little farther for West Coast, but for East Coast teams, it's actually closer.
Well, West Coast don't got to worry about the issues that
Yeah.
they do with the East Coast. So
Unless something happens, they got to play an East Coast team, and then the weather.
Unless
Yeah.
there's an earthquake.
Wait, y'all talking about baseball?
No, we're
No,
talking
no.
about-
For a
No, we're
talk
talking
about
second.
Ford.
He's
Talk about
talking
Ford
about how
Field
the
being
Lions
the
are
emergency
so nice
stadium
to everyone,
for the
letting them
NFL.
use their stadium when they're in moments of crises. He's twisting the knife like
Oh,
Lion
that-
fans
oh.
do.
That what he doing?
I'm
Yeah.
No. The Lions,
He's
the Lions
gleefully
stadium's
doing
good.
it.
The Lions stadium's pretty nice. I've been there.
It actually is a decent stadium.
It's not as nice as ours, but
Parking ability is really easy around there.
Hey, Chad.
People think of Detroit as like dangerous, but this area is not. Yes,
No. Hey, is you going to the NFL draft this year?
I want to so bad.
I'm going. I'm there. I'm going live at the draft.
Where
yeah,
Are
I
you?
think those in Detroit.
Vegas or
I'm
Yeah, it's
there.
in Detroit.
Yeah,
I'm there. I'm
It's
there
in
selling
Detroit?
T-shirt.
The
Mhm.
draft
yeah,
is
it's in Detroit.
It's
Yeah,
in
That's
the
why
draft
we're
in
not
Detroit.
getting the Super Bowl this year.
Ugh.
Goodell gave us the draft.
Oh God, yeah, this is gonna be fun.
But they're also
Yeah, I
going to
might
put the
have
draft
to
in
go.
Green Bay before they put it
But
in
let's
Minnesota.
go. Hey,
too.
y'all know what's crazy about the whole draft thing? Yeah, I'm gonna be at the draft when the Vikings draft a franchise quarterback.
Well, I want to be there with you if
I
I can
hope so.
pull it out, man. I'll
Let's
come on your
do it.
podcast with you, Zone.
Yeah, we're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah's got a good question, Zoe.
What?
How come you changed your mind about KLC?
Cause you know why for real? Cause
Yeah.
he tired, man. He tired of Kirk Cousins, man. And he showed the people up front
It's this motherfucker, man. It
But
ain't
then,
you.
okay, but like I said, if you tired of the mofo, then why you take the job in the first place?
No, he probably thought he
He's a
could work with him.
positive guy.
You know,
Why wouldn't
Sarah's
you take
Okay,
hardcore.
but
You
here's
guys
the
all know
thing:
that,
he
right?
worked with them in Washington. If he knew he was going to suck in Washington, why the hell are you going to come to
Sarah
Minnesota?
He did
is
okay.
brutally
Kirk
honest.
is average.
She is.
He's
She
average.
comes into. I'm on the Lions.
yeah.
There's
Why she
a
come at me
daily
like
thing that
that?
we do with the Lions, and Sarah's always in there. She's always
Yeah,
she
I
speaks
fuck
her
with Sarah
mind.
though.
Hey, Chad,
Yep.
is Zoe in there too?
Every now and then he pops in, not often.
Well, that just proves Sarah's point.
I fuck with D. Derek's my guy. I be in
When
there
Zoe
trashing
leaves the
the
show, he
Lions.
pulls down his background and his video line.
Listen, Monday through Friday, Sarah's at almost every one. Because I'm there at almost
Everyone
every
what?
one. Sarah,
Oh what?
for the Detroit Lions.
So how she ain't a Lion fan, but I'm a Lion fan. She at everyone.
Because she probably talks shit when she goes in.
She does. She defends the purple people eaters, and she comes in there and
because I know how Derek get you. You talk too much shit. He'll bust your ass on his head.
Zoe, I think you hit the nail on the head, man. I think you're convincing me that maybe if any year to go check out a draft, this might be the year to do it because we get to see our franchise quarterback get drafted.
And we get to pick early and fast.
Now, if it's Tony's GM for a day, we're getting the best defensive lineman, just for the record. But, you know,
We're getting
we
that
can
cat
hope.
from Ohio State.
Man, not
We can
shit,
hope
not
that
on
we
top
get
five.
the
Tony, you can
quarterback.
sit back with that. We getting a quarterback.
and hook up with the main event guys,
Oh, if we
Russell
get a
and Mike.
defensive lineman,
You
I'm going
know,
to freak the fuck out.
Russell and Mike, I guarantee you'll be there.
Talk to them, D. They talk about I'm a Lion fan, D. Me and D we used to go back and forth all day about the bum ass Lion. They know I bleed this purple. Y'all see my room?
Well, Zone, you
All right.
promised me we're going to the last game of the season together. Remember?
Yeah, the last
Zoe-
game of the season.
Yeah, we're going to the final game of the season at Ford Field, and
I ain't buying the tickets though.
no, you're buying your ticket. I'll get the tickets, but you're paying for your damn ticket.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
I
there.
might buy you a beer or something.
I drink
I might
liquor,
pay
though,
for your
but
parking.
Is
the
this how
parking hot.
Lions
I
fans
appreciate
like
that.
communicate with each other? What the
I'm
hell is
there.
going on?
Here go Dave. Hey, Dave be on bullshit.
I don't think Sarah's.
Come on,
paid
man.
for a
I go on all the
football
podcasts.
game
I go on the
yet. She
Packers.
gets a ticket every other week.
Here go Dave, man. We are D Wood started that Lions
fact,
shit, man.
Give your Lions ticket to Sarah while you're at it. Buy
Yeah,
one.
get
Zoe,
Sarah a
just
Lion
give
ticket
it to
talking about
Sarah.
me. Say you come to the Lions game?
Not me, no. I might be going to that draft though. That
You
might
be
be
safe at a
worth it.
Lions
hook up,
game.
David. Let's hook
It's
up.
one of the safest stadiums for opposing fans. It really is.
Yeah, they don't fuck. I've been there talking hella shit.
Yeah.
And
I mean, people talk shit, but it's
And I
typically
know how to
drunk
speak-
Lions fans fighting drunk Lions fans.
but look
Typically.
though, hey David, you drink
Yeah,
liquor?
I see that a lot online. Lion fans beating
You
up
drink
Lions
liquor, David?
fans.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said you drink liquor?
I have, yeah, in the past.
And I know how to sneak liquor in the stadium.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's easy at Ford Field too. It's easy.
Hell yeah, I'll sneak a pint in there.
Well, hell, maybe I should just bring some blunts while we're at it.
Oh, smoke
We
weed.
probably
You
get
on
away
your
with
own,
that
fella.
too. In the smoke, listen, in the smoking section, that goes on.
Oh, you guys have a smoking section?
Yep.
Perfect.
Kind of like the airport.
If we draft a defensive lineman, are you going to be glad I have that?
Oh, I'm
freaking
going
stick?
crazy. If we draft a D line at
He
number
rushing
three,
the
number
stage.
four,
He
getting
rushing
put
the
out
stage.
that motherfucker. Y'all
Zoe
gonna see me
rushing-
getting put out.
I'll be the only one cheering.
I'm getting put out that motherfucker. We draft a line.
Zoe
at
rushing
number
the
four.
stage and we drive the defensive lineman.
I'm
You
getting put
want to
out. Y'all
get
gonna
my
see me on
attention,
TV getting put out.
Lions, little
Like, look at
bro.
that Vikings
You
fan.
want to get my attention? You draft a quarterback in the first round too. Then you'll have my attention.
We draft
You don't
MJ
do it,
from
I'm not
Washington.
worried about you.
Only thing
We got
bad
our
about
future in the
MJ,
third round.
he
Our
tore
future's
his
in the
I
third
don't mind
round,
Hooker
man.
either, man. But
But Hooker, though,
Why not get
Tennessee's
another one?
offense is not a pro style
Hooker ain't
offense
shit.
at
Hooker-
all.
He's going to
Hey,
have a
listen.
couple years.
Hey, listen,
He's going to
man,
have a couple
Hooker-
years. To
Hey,
learn it.
Chad, if
Well,
you watch
hopefully for
Hooker
you,
at
yeah.
Tennessee, Hooker did not read the football field. He looked at one
Bo
side and
Nix
threw
is
the
going to
ball over
fall
there.
right in your laps at pick 28.
How
Bo
about we
Oh,
Nix
so what are
is
you
fall
saying?
right
He's
in your
just.
lap.
Wait a minute. So you're saying he's Justin Fields?
No, Justin Fields played good at college. I can't let you do that.
I'm saying
He played
Justin
good at
Fields would
college.
be good with the Vikes. He
What
already
did you
dunked
say?
4 touchdowns last week.
No.
What the hell did you
I
just
can't-
say?
I think
I
we're
think
losing
Fields would do
connection
a
with
hell of a lot
David.
better as a
I think we're
Viking.
losing connection
A
with
hell
David.
of a lot
You're
better.
going to kick David off.
Hell yeah.
Nope.
Hell no, I
I
said
think
we ain't
KOC
draft no
would do a
safety.
hell of a
I'll
lot
be
better
bad
job
as
with
hell.
Justin
I'm getting
Fields.
put out. If we draft
I think
anything
Justin
on
Fields
defense,
can't-
would have just fine time with him.
I agree
Yeah.
with that though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't
We just need
against
a
it.
we just need a mobile quarterback, man.
I've been saying Fields sucks for 2 years, but I've also prefaced he sucks as a Bear. I think that if he's in the right situation,
Look
which
at
Well,
most
Bears
Bears is the
quarterbacks
franchise
need,
where
by the way.
quarterbacks go to die.
Look
Yeah,
at
they're-
Justin
yeah.
Field. Look
I
at
think he
Justin
would
Field
be fine.
OC, man. His OC came from Green Bay.
Who's?
Green Bay ain't got no good head coach.
Green Bay is good because of the quarterbacks they've had the last.
Yeah,
few
that's
years.
the only reason Green Bay is good.
That's why I'm saying they OC not, they head coach not good. Look
Oh,
at-
you mean
coach is
you
look
mean
at
Hunt?
my
You
man.
mean
Defensive-minded guy.
you mean Hunter
His
Matt? He
defense
looks like
sucks.
a little hunting dude.
The 12-year-old
Yeah,
boy.
they're done.
Look
Yeah.
at my man.
Looks like he just looks like he just reached puberty.
They might
Hey,
have to
y'all be
flat
lit
cut
on here. I ain't gonna lie,
Fields.
man. I'll be having fun on
If
y'all.
they
on
flat
the
out
internet.
cut Fields, man, I'll take them.
They're not going to cut him. They'll trade him, but they're not going to
They'll
cut
get
him.
something for him.
What are they going to get for him?
Probably like a third or a fourth.
Yeah,
Yeah, Poles will take
From
that.
who?
yeah.
Oh, there's a team that will
Hey, I
take
got-
him. There's a team that
Hey,
will
who?
take him.
I
Fields.
would be one of those teams willing to take him, but the Bears
Fields?
wouldn't trade him to us.
Yes, he would.
Arizona.
In the draft.
They
I don't know.
won't.
I think
Arizona
Arizona's going to get. I think Arizona's playing better with the guy they have now, Dobbs.
No, you can't win.
Yeah.
You can't win
Well,
with him.
Murray
bro.
will be out there too. Cardinals are drafting.
God,
a
Murray's
quarterback.
going to be a free agent too.
We know the Cardinals and the Bears are drafting a quarterback. Whether Caleb wants to go there or not, we'll see. I want Caleb to say, "Screw both of you guys. I'll play for Minnesota if you want to work a deal out with
But
them."
he makes a lot of money in college, so he may not come out.
Mhm.
depending on
Well,
what
then he may
happens.
as well just lead with that sentence, and then go,
Yeah.
"I'll wait."
He'll
And
play
then,
his. He's a junior, so he'll probably play his senior year in college.
Yeah, he coming out. He coming
Well,
off of that
he's been
bankroll.
bluffing about that a little bit these past few
Shit, they
weeks.
said
but
Joe Burrow was too before.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's-
Burrow got paid. And look at him now.
You want to get to that second contract as quick as
But
possible.
I think Joe
But when
Burrow
you have an
injured for
opportunity
real
to
though.
get with a team
He
like
is
the
hurt.
Vikings,
He's got
Yeah,
he's
he's
got a
hurt.
you
ham.
guys
He's
are
got a hamstring
underselling how
injury.
good the Vikings could be with a competent quarterback.
What do you guys got?
agree.
3 old linemen that you guys like really.
Our interior offensive line is
Just
awful.
We
just
got two.
two.
It
We
really
got
do.
Darisaw and O'Neal.
Okay,
Darisaw and
so there's a
O'Neal.
But they
good
gave him
chance
clean pockets
Cousins
today, and he didn't
isn't
do
even going to
nothing with them.
finish the season for you. Then what
I
are you
hope
going to
Yeah,
do?
Cousins sucks.
I hope he don't.
There's
I hope he
there's a
fucking
good
don't.
chance. I watched the game, man. He was under pressure. He got hit hard a few times.
All I
Well, he's
saw
always-
was
He's been
Good
getting hit.
chance.
He's been getting hit
check
hard all.
down when he had a
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
he's
Kirk
been getting
should
hit
ask
hard
for
all
a
year.
trade.
deep when he was getting hit. Like
Yep.
he couldn't
That's
be
why
blamed
Kirk should
for
want
any
to
of it.
trade out
Right?
of Minnesota.
I couldn't see him throw a ball downfield with a clean pocket. He had clean pockets today. I know he
Kirk
got
is
hit
old,
too, but
man.
he had
Kirk-
some
Kirk-
clean
oh,
pockets.
Kirk-
Tap,
Kirk-
tap, tap.
First of all, Kirk's
He
not.
didn't make the
Kirk
fucking
is.
throw.
Kirk stays here because Kirk is not going to get the treatment anywhere else that he's getting here. That's why.
I must.
The media, the media administration.
This media up here will not say anything negative about Kurt. And the first time you
I'm
do,
dropping a video tomorrow about Kirk.
you in Michigan, dude. I'm talking about up here in Minneapolis.
Hey, this shit about to go viral.
Like COVID.
Yeah, this shit going viral, man. I'm going everywhere. After the video I drop tomorrow, this shit going everywhere.
But
man.
here's the thing, though, Zoe. You ain't said nothing that many of us haven't said before.
Yeah,
After a
I
while,
feel you, though.
you're just repeating what's been
So
said.
is your plan?
Yeah, he can, sir.
Your
He
plan
can
is
pull
that we
move.
just get through the Kirko
Zone,
season.
zone.
Don't even
What
try
he's
to
saying
trade
is you're regurgitating and swallowing
He's
it back.
saying the same thing.
I
You're
get that. I
regurgitating.
get that, but I'm moving off from that. All right. So you're saying we keep Kirko for the rest of the year, or do we try?
Did
to
I
trade
say?
him?
Did I say keep Kirko?
I'm asking
welcome-
what
you
you.
welcome-
No,
what
he
you
said
do
for the
with-
rest. He said for the rest of the year.
What do you
Tone.
want to
Dave,
do with
I
it?
would if put it this way: if Kirk was willing to waive his no trade contract, if he
He'd
was
be
willing
willing
to
to
waive
waive
that
his
no
no
trade
trade
clause,
The Jets get him.
I trade him.
If he waives
He
it,
does
the
not.
Jets grab him
I
right now.
repeat, y'all ain't listening. He does not want to go to New York.
No,
He might go to
He'll go to
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
he can't handle that.
He'll
media.
go to Atlanta. He'll go to Atlanta because his wife is from there.
Hey,
Yep.
at this point, give
Yep.
me Desmond Ritter. Shit, let's do
Oh, okay. So you know what? Get off the goddamn microphone right now.
it. Why?
Maybe
You just
you
said
need
Desmond
Tua.
Ritter. Have you
Maybe
watched
you
him?
need Tua to go out for the
I would
He
season.
rather-
is
Maybe
garbage.
I would rather have
He
He
Jared
is
Hall.
garbage, dude. Did you watch a game?
We
Did you watch a
want
game
top
today?
pick.
He's
I did.
garbage.
Greedy zone.
I know.
Do you want the number one pick?
At the
So
point, we just want to trade Kirk.
do you want the number one?
Right,
pick,
but if we
so?
trade
But
Kirk,
you trade
Jared
Kirk,
Hall
then
should
you,
Just
play.
fix everything.
Jared Hall's going to be should be your starter. If you
Okay,
trade Kirk,
Hall
Jared Hall
can
should be
play.
your
I
starter.
just said trade. I just said do
Yeah.
a swap.
Yeah, start Hall. Yep, I get with you. Zone.
Desmond ain't got to start.
I
I
get
just
it.
said swap
Ritter
quarterback.
can sit right behind Jared. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I ain't say
He's
I ain't say
speaking my
Desmond
language.
Ritter got to start. I don't give a fuck who starts.
think-
Tony,
hey,
you can
he-
start for quarterback.
I think I got you with that Kyler Murray talk a little bit. You starting to think?
Got
now,
who
man.
with Kyler
There's
Murray?
Nothing wrong with too many fucking quarterbacks, man.
Got who with Kyler Murray, dude?
The game is to get rid of Kirk. That's the
Yeah.
game, boys. Let's get rid of Kirk.
yeah,
But
but
I'm not going to get rid of. I'm not going to get rid of Kirk for a
Get
broke
Murray.
down Kyler.
I would get rid of
Kirk
him
may take
for
Tuesdays off, but at
anything
least
right
he studies.
Yeah, at least Kirk knows what the playbook looks like. Fucking Kyler doesn't even know what a playbook is.
I want
Hey.
the number one pick.
Hey, Kyler and Kirk got the same.
I don't think
These
we're
guys are
getting the
gonna
number
fuck
one
around
pick.
and win 7 games.
Hey,
I
Kyler
don't
and
want
Kirk
that.
probably got the same amount of playoff wins.
I don't think they're gonna mess around and get 7 wins. I don't think they're good enough this year.
Wait a minute, has Kyler made the playoffs? Yeah, he lost,
Yeah.
right? Kirk
Yeah.
won a playoff game.
Oh,
Yeah.
they ain't win none.
No, he didn't win.
Oh,
No,
so-
Kyle
so
Murray
Kirk-
now. That
So okay, so Kirk better than one damn win. What the whip he do? The shit don't matter.
The only value Kirk had this year, in my opinion, last year, was he would buy theoretical time for a young quarterback to sit and get comfortable with everything before we threw him to the fire. Well,
Yeah,
we
he
didn't
improved
draft
an
the quarterback,
offensive line.
so now there's no value to Kirk. We got to move off the guy. We have a Jared Hall, I guess, and maybe we can find out if he's a good backup. I'm cool with that. We have to start implementing a plan where we're pointing in a direction. We have a good team. Could it be better?
And
Yeah.
and you keep saying the same thing, and I keep telling you the same thing. This front office has no plan and no direction.
They might
None.
have one. They
Well,
might
they
have
better
one.
get
They
a
might
damn
have one after
direction.
next week.
They don't have one.
They
I-
might have one after
I
next
think
and that
week.
comes from the top. The
Wolves.
Wolves.
And that comes from the top.
Yep,
They don't
that's
have
right.
a plan,
now
and
the
that comes from the top.
Now the top has nowhere to go but to maybe say, Quasey, we're gonna let you run with this now because you done did everything we asked you to do, and we don't like what we see. That would require some humility out of the Wolves, and you know,
And
I
that
think
ain't
it's time
happening.
They're billionaires.
That
We
ain't
don't know what
happening.
unity
to
is.
run the show.
Dude.
We got to run the show.
Hey, look though.
Because
They're
not only are we listening,
That ain't
to
Hey,
I
happening.
think KOC
Hey,
and his coaches are drafting these players.
Hey,
That's
David
why
and
we're
Tony
missing.
and hey YT. Y'all said the Minnesota Vikings likes to be average, about 8 or 9 wins, right?
Their history shows.
Their history
in the
shows.
history
Right,
of the
But
Vikings,
look-
they've had three. They've
but-
had 5 seasons where they've only won 3 games. They've had
But
one
look.
season where they won 4.
Right,
And
exactly.
they've had 2 seasons where they won 5. Every other season that they've been a franchise,
Okay, but
they've either been 6-10 or
We're one of the
10-6.
winningest teams in the history
Yeah.
of the NFL.
Yeah.
We're
No,
the
so
only team
that's their
in the
history.
top 5
Six
that
and
don't
okay,
ten
have
and
but
multiple
look though.
Super Bowls.
But okay,
In fact,
but look, what
all
I'm
top
telling
10
y'all,
teams have Super Bowls, but us,
No,
and we're at
right?
number 3.
But what I'm telling y'all is the shit not working. The Minnesota Vikings is about to be in the basement of the NFC. And if the Vikings don't get this shit right, they might be there next year again. I don't care what they did in the history.
So you ain't been listening to me, have you?
What?
You ain't listened to a goddamn word I've been saying over the last month.
I listen. I'm just saying.
Oh
They
no,
got-
you ain't listening because what have I said over the last month about this organization, the front office?
They just want to win the little.
They're happy.
No. They have to be better than who?
The
Packers.
Packers.
And that's all that matters. That's all that
You got to at
matters.
least leave a little room for the idea that maybe, as former Giant fans, they might want to win something someday. I mean,
Yeah, but you
everything
know
they've
what?
done is
They,
first
you know why
class.
they ain't?
We got
Because
a
guess
first class
what?
stadium,
When your
first class
stadium,
practice
when that
squad,
first class
most crazy
stadium,
team to play for in the entire
Hey,
NFL.
Tony.
when that first
You
class
got
stadium
the
is
good
already
coach,
paid
you got
for,
Tracy,
Hey, Tony.
you
get your
don't care.
quarterback.
Hey,
Get
Tony.
your
Yeah, but when that
quarterback.
first class, when that stadium is already paid for, you've got your stadium paid for,
man,
you've
listen
got
here.
your training
Stadium
paid for,
too.
everything's
Add that
paid
to the
for.
list.
The
You
rest of
know,
Add
it
that to the
is
list.
gravy.
you know
You
why,
don't
Tony?
care.
We're
You
good.
know why?
See,
I blame
I'm
you.
going to choose
I
to believe
blame
that the
y'all in
Wilfs are
Minnesota,
better
man.
than that.
Y'all told me yesterday the Minnesota Vikings games are sold out for 3 years.
They
I
are.
blame,
They're playing with
I
house
blame
money.
y'all in Minnesota,
They
man.
are.
Why the fuck would y'all buy tickets in advance for some shit like this? I blame the people in Minnesota for what the fuck I'm seeing right now.
Hey,
If you
Curtis, can
believe
you do
it's a
me?
rigged
Curtis,
game,
can you do
like
me a
Lions
favor and
fan
mute
alludes
Zoe
to,
and Dave
get
for
your
a minute?
quarterback that
I got
enough
something to
fans get
say.
behind. Get some
For
quarterback
real, why y'all
that the
buying
NFL
tickets
wants
for
to
some
get
shit like
behind, and
this?
then we'll get some calls.
I
from
wouldn't
Dude.
watch no game like this.
Okay, you do know the Packers have been sold out for decades, right?
Bro, the Packers won Super Bowls.
Over
But
100 years for season
they was
tickets.
sold out when they were losing.
Yeah,
But
they
look here,
weren't sold
man.
out when they were losing. They had to play games in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Okay, but Tony, NYC, a history lesson. You love history. Since
You
I've
don't
been
know
watching,
history, so what you talking about?
since I've been watching football,
Well,
the
they very
Packers,
long.
okay, it ain't been long. It been about 30 years for real. Since I've been watching football, the Packers been winning the fucking Super Bowl and going to the playoffs.
Two. And
Two.
that's okay. Let me break it down for you.
Okay, that's
The
two.
Packers have had the most
Vikings had
unrealistic. Okay, Zoe. Okay, the Packers have had the most unrealistic run of quarterbacks that any NFL team has ever had.
Yeah.
Okay, and they still only got two. Before Brett Favre came onto the scene, they were worse than the Lions.
Yep, they were.
Yeah, they were.
But they had
Okay,
a hell of a lot of
YT.
people
They
come
were.
follow and watch
But
them.
YT.
I couldn't figure that part out.
But most of the young fans only know about Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers.
That's why most Packer fans.
That's why
are
most
between-
Packer
are
fans are
the-
between
yeah,
your
yeah,
age and
yeah.
a little older.
and
Yeah,
a little
that's
older,
what I'm saying.
like 38 and
Hey,
38
The
under.
best-
I think is like most Packer fans.
Yeah.
So they don't understand that the Packers used to be really, 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 really bad.
Yeah, but Tony, but what? I mean, not Tony, but YT. That shit don't matter.
Yeah, it does.
but they
Yeah,
own
Packers
their
will go back to being
they
that.
own their team. The fans own the team.
They don't own the team.
No,
they ain't got
the
no.
problem-
They
damn
don't own the
franchise.
team. They
They do.
Yeah, I know. They got that little
Yeah.
piece of paper that says I'm a
Ain't
team
nobody talking about the
owner.
Lions,
It's
B.
not like Mark
Ain't nobody
Murphy's
talking
calling
about
the fans
Lions.
and going,
He
"Hey, I
talking
think
about
about
the
signing this free agent. What do you guys think?" He ain't.
Yeah. Nah, they ain't talking to them damn fans.
Yeah, but look, all I'm saying is the Packers have won since we've been watching football lately. The
Hey, D, what are you
did
talking
shit.
about? That was the slate on the Packers. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
so let me give you a little history here since I'm going even farther back than when you were born.
No, I don't go that far though, Tony.
Okay,
I'm just-
no, too bad. No, shut the hell up. Sit back and listen. All right, you went there. Now y'all asking a history lesson. So sit back, Junior, and listen.
Tony's
Here's
going
the
to tell
scoop.
you about Sterling Sharp.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going
Kick
back
the
before
ball and
that.
they pass, so this is
Here's
how
the deal. Since probably even the Met Stadium days, well, the Metrodome. Since the Metrodome, even when the Twins won the World Series, the biggest ticket up here was the Vikings. The Vikings were notoriously sold out. But there was a time there where they had a hard time selling out games. The reason they started selling out games was honestly Randy Moss. It was that draw.
You're missing
And
a
it's
small
been
detail to that story.
about that ever since. They
When we were
you
having
know.
a hard time selling tickets, we were still on TV because they were
Yeah,
so
because we
watched
had
on
somebody
TV
we
that
had
the
somebody
commercials
buy
would
the
buy
tickets.
just
Yeah.
so they
Yeah,
could
it was
play the
General Mills.
commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how many eyes were
Yeah.
watching the Vikings.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
General
you had-
Mills.
But Randy Moss actually
You had
probably saved
Moss.
Minnesota staying
Moss.
in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Wait. You had Culpepper. Hey, you had Culpepper in his prime, who was a dual threat, and then you had Robert Smith, who would run up everybody's guts. So you had Robert Smith, Culpepper, and Moss. That was a three-headed monster.
Well,
And we had Chris Carter.
Jake Reed too.
Jake
Jake
Reed
Carter.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, but those
We even
were
had a decent tight end too.
yeah. That was a monster. I mean, that was dangerous. But your defense sucked.
Oh, the defense went to hell right after.
Yeah.
Right after Tony
Dennis Green-
Dungy left, the
Dennis
defense
Green
went to
didn't care
hell.
about the
Denny
defense.
Green didn't care about defense. His top pass rusher was John Randall, and after that, there was nobody else. That was, and then we didn't get another defense again till, and this is where I give Childress credit. Childress actually built up the offensive and defensive lines when he got here, and everything else was just window dressing. But ever since, I think the last competent D line we had was the Williams wall with Barrett and probably Ray Edwards and Pat Robinson.
Brian Robinson.
Kevin.
That was it. Yeah, Kevin, that was it. Williams wall. But since then, and Zimmer had a decent defensive front too. Whenever they looked
with
apart.
Linval Joseph.
Wasn't nothing like having the purple people eaters, man.
Oh God, no, it was nothing like that.
Chad, don't get him started on them. Don't do that, Chad.
Oh, dude, I could talk about those were my idols.
Chad, don't do that, Chad.
Those are my idols.
Tune in on Tuesday, bro.
You wish you were live for that, Zoe.
You
wish you were live for that.
Yeah, you
Lions
guys
had air traffic control. Vikings had purple people eaters. It was Vikings and Lions battling for the division.
Yeah, every year.
With great secondaries, great defensive lines, and
one of those years, all four of the Viking linemen were all pro. So the entire
they all played in the Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl.
Yep, 69. They all played in the Pro Bowl. 69.
When are you ever going to see that again? That's insane. All four of them.
All four. Yep, 69. Yep, 69.
Marshall, Eller,
So,
Larson.
Look, let me ask y'all this though.
This
is a real question.
Okay.
So, do y'all feel like the Vikings will trade some players?
No.
I think if they trade anybody, it'll be Daniil.
Me too. I don't think
the only one that'll go is and see, here's the thing with Daniil. Daniil's going to have to be vocal about it because he's got a no trade clause too.
Yeah. He's going to have to give them a list of where he wants to go.
Yeah, he's going to have to give them a list of where he wants to go.
But damn, some of y'all called Daniil Hunter in the office on Monday, Tuesday, like, man, the season ain't going how we playing. Where do you want to go?
Yeah.
I want Daniil Hunter. Make a deal with Detroit, and I guarantee.
No, there should be no phone lines open to Detroit. The phone lines between Minnesota and Detroit are closed.
And look,
closed.
Hey, Peter Tony. Y'all know how Carolina want a receiver so bad, right?
Gotta go.
Right.
We trade TJ to Carolina for a second round pick.
You already overpaid him. They're not going to do it.
Nobody's going to take that contract.
They got cap money. They not
but you know what though?
$17 million a year for a tight end.
They'd rather pay more they'll pay more for a rookie or a free agent than they would for Hawkinson. And here's another thing too. By the way, that money we kicked down the road for Hawkinson, he's still on the books.
That dumb. Why they do that shit? That shit dumb.
That's how they've done it for years.
I'm saying why?
What is the point of that? And you're going to hate to hear it. So your best trade asset is JJ, and I know you hate to hear it. That's the honest to God truth. It's the honest to God truth. You could probably pull some major shit off with that. And receivers now they're becoming a dime a dozen. He's going to command $30 million a year. You guys aren't
he's actually wait a minute, what is Tyreek Hill making? 32?
He make 30 something.
No.
Okay, he's gonna want more than Tyreek.
Wow.
But my thing is this though.
Like Dak Prescott threw 3 interceptions.
I'm not mad about that trade. At the end of the day, man, I'm trying to make my team better, and if he gotta go, he gotta go.
We all are. Here's the thing. We as Viking fans, even Chad, the Lions fan, we all want this team to be better. Here's the problem. The powers that be are holding this team back. The ones that are running this team are holding this team back because they have, I don't know why, whatever ideas. First of all, nobody in that front office for the Vikings knows football. It's an analytics front office. That's problem number one. The only guy you've got that's calling any kind of that knows any kind of football got fired from his last job.
Ended the career of Andrew
Luck. Ended the career of a Hall of Fame quarterback. So right now, the Vikings are being run by a bunch of computer nerds who probably sit around playing D&D on their time off. I'm just being honest.
And they follow Pro Football Focus on all their stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
They make their draft by what
I call Pro Football Focus to me is Pro
it's a
Football
joke.
farce.
Like
It's a
PFF,
farce. Pro
they
Football
say Vikings
farce.
got a
look
top
what the
8.
Lions have done. Every year they degrade our drafts, but all these guys are starters and they're
Mhm.
all contributing. And they say, oh, they made the wrong pick.
Y'all
They
had
should
some
have
good
took this
draft.
guy.
Y'all last 2 drafts been good, but I don't like that Gibbs draft though, or the J Mo.
Hey, I trust in
I
I
think they
trust in
took
Brad
Gibbs.
Holmes.
I think they took Gibbs too high.
Me
but
too.
We'll see how it works out.
New England was going to take him at 14, so
Well,
whatever.
Question: How many years did you guys sign Montgomery for?
3.
2, I think. Oh, it was
No,
3 years.
3-year, 18 million with 12 guaranteed.
So really 2 years.
2 years.
Pretty much. But that third year is going to be dead cap space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Montgomery. Montgomery be run that. He run the fuck out that ball.
He had
Hey, and
injury
maybe the
problems.
draft
He had injury
puts on
problems
a
in
few
Detroit.
lbs over the
In
next couple
Chicago.
years.
That's another.
You know,
That's another thing.
maybe
Chicago's
Gibbs
We
trigger.
got players
puts on a
coming
little
back
weight.
taking pay cuts.
If Gibbs
okay?
puts on a little weight, though, he'll lose his advantage of his speed, though.
Oh, Gibbs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
If he-
but
If
That's
he
okay.
how
puts
much
weight
is he
on,
going to lose?
That's okay.
Okay,
I
puts
so
don't
he
like.
weight
I
on.
don't like
Gibbs,
Gibbs
Gibbs
though.
needs time to learn just like everybody else.
well, he's a rookie running back. They can't leave him on the
And
field
we're
for passing
breaking him
plays,
in
for pass
slow,
blocking
you
and stuff
guys.
like that.
We're breaking him in slow. His biggest workload was the week Montgomery didn't play, and Montgomery could have played, but they didn't want to play him because he had a deep bone bruise in his thigh, and that's
Hell, the
we're not giving
Falcons
Gibbs
barely
a
use
heavy workload.
Bijan right. The Falcons
Yeah,
barely
the
use
Falcons.
Bijan.
The Falcons also got what is that Algier dude? They use him more than
Yeah,
they use
Bijan
Bijan.
is unbelievable. I've been watching.
Yeah, they use
this year.
Bijan
He
more.
Yeah,
is
the
good.
Lions stopped his ass. What did he run for, like 40 yards? Or no,
I didn't know
20.
Bijan could catch.
Oh, he's a good receiver.
That
He's
too.
a very
Gibbs
good
can
receiver.
catch.
Yep,
That
very
was
good
another
receiver.
reason. When they drafted him, we didn't draft him as a running back. We drafted him as a player because he can also receive.
And
And
that's what
y'all
they're
want to
doing with
talk about
Bijan. They're
JMO.
doing
Did
the
you
same
see
shit.
did you watch the Lions game today? Any of you?
I did.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
see
did
the
watch.
block?
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah.
Did you see the blocks he was putting on downfield?
I seen him catch it. He dropped.
Yeah, he dropped one catch. He caught 2, I think. Or no, he caught 3, dropped 1, and
I ain't
had like
forgetting about Jamison Williams. I ain't forgetting about that cat. I think he's going to be a good one.
Did he play today?
Yeah, he played.
yeah.
Nope.
Well, he's not
Jamison
gambling.
Williams
He
will be
played.
playing week 7.
JMO played
No, he
today.
played today.
They released his suspension.
Yeah,
At
he only got-
week
today.
4,
He
they
only got
let
4
it-
games. They reduced it from 6 to 4.
Yeah, and he
Oh,
played today, and he was downfield blocking like a mug, and he
Right.
dropped one pass, but there was a linebacker coming in, so you can't
Well,
blame
he's
him
been-
for 100.
Here's the
Year
thing
and a
about
half,
that.
I mean,
If Quasi had balls, Quasi let it be known that he wanted to draft Jamison Williams last year. He let management talk him out of it in trading.
That's why I
So-
said Quasi probably tell the management, let me run the show, man. I know what I want to do.
If Quasi knew what he was doing, he wouldn't have hired Grigson.
I'm saying no, this shit all might be part of the plan. Like the
Yep.
shit y'all told me to do, it backfiring. Y'all wanted Davenport big ass here. I ain't want Davenport. I want the extra. Oh, y'all wanted Davenport, and the shit not working.
No.
Y'all told
that's
me
why I
trade
want to
down
see
for
KOC with a young
Lewis
quarterback.
I mean,
ASAP.
that could be it. Quasi's like,
You know?
okay, I can see Quasi saying, okay, we'll try it your way. If it don't work, then I'm going to
y'all
do
why
mine.
not?
I could see Quasi. I actually could see Quasi quitting.
No, I
I
see
think
Quasi
next year-
doing a
If they're
big
not-
cap dump.
If they're not
A
listening
big
to
cap
him,
dump.
I can see him quitting because he already got somebody to take his spot. I mean, if nobody's going to take responsibility for the bullshit, they're all going to dump it on him. Quasi could be like, "Fuck y'all, I'm out of here."
Yeah,
You know,
I don't
he
think
doesn't-
we need to go down
He's
that road
not.
just yet. It's year 2.
He's not. I know. This guy's
Draft a
jumping off a
franchise
bridge.
quarterback,
Tony,
we'll see what we
you're
got.
jumping
What?
off a bridge.
I'm
Year
just
2.
telling. I'm just telling you what I
They
hear.
wanted to fire Dan Campbell and the whole and bench everybody in year 2. When we were 1-6, everybody was screaming to fire them all.
Yeah, but you guys also hung on to Matt
And
Patricia too
Billy
long.
and Tony.
You hung
Well,
on to
that
Matt
was
Patricia
under a
too
different
long.
management. Listen, we're under totally new management, and
Hey,
it takes time to rebuild from
Anything.
the
Here's the
damage.
deal. Anything I say, I'm going by what somebody gives me tells me. That's what I'm going by. And they're very close to the team.
Hey, Chad. Where did Ben Johnson come from?
His mom and his dad.
He came from. Hang on, no, where he came from?
His dad's nutsack.
No, a southern team. He was with Brad Holmes. And, he was New Orleans. Yes, Johnson came from New Orleans, and he was like a small coach. He was a
like quarterback coach.
Was he like the receiver
coach?
Not even a receiver coach.
Quality control coach or something like that.
Like special teams, damn near.
Oh, he's basically He's basically Prefer from the Vikings.
Yeah,
he can call plays though. He can call plays.
Kind of like
but
Stefanski.
The thing is, these guys have been together, and they've all. We got Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson and Campbell knew each other. They coached together.
And New Orleans.
That's how it usually works with coaches. You know them from somewhere, and you bring them in when you get a head coaching job.
And
you bring them.
Ben Johnson's
pay him back.
It's kind
He's
of
leaving next year though.
Dan Campbell insists. The head coach hires his coaches. Okay,
yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
All right, we lost Deuce Staley to the Carolina Panthers.
He wants to be a running back coach.
Well, he's from Carolina, so I can see him going back to Carolina.
Yeah, well, that's where his family is, and there's a health emergency.
Hey, Chad.
What?
And let me ask you this though: If Ben Johnson leaves, who you think replace him?
They're just gonna move up. Probably Mark Brunell.
He gonna leave too. He gonna be the OC for dude team.
Mark Brunell's our quarterback coach. No, he's not.
It worked like that. You don't think so?
Ben Johnson didn't leave last year. Why would you leave a good thing? Why would you go somewhere to fail? Listen.
Yes.
Coaches, listen, look at the history of the league. When a coach gets his shot on a shit team and fails, he's never hired again to be a head coach.
Unless you're Josh McDaniels.
But look though, Chad, I'm saying this though. If the Charger or Buffalo or Chicago say, I want you to be our head coach, Chicago is going to have 2 first-round picks in the first round. And Buffalo got a nice team already set. Charger got a nice team already set.
What you firing McDermott in Buffalo?
Yeah, he getting fired if they'll make Super Bowl. He getting fired.
You think so?
No, he's gone.
Yeah, he getting fired.
Listen,
they won't make the AFC Championship game.
The way they play today, they might not make it out of the wild card.
Ben Johnson.
They beat Miami because Miami was on a high horse off that 70 fucking point game when they played the Broncos.
And it was in Buffalo.
Yeah, so I really didn't take too much from that.
Well, in not San Diego, Chargers. What's his name could probably get that job?
Yeah,
Kellen Moore.
I don't think so.
He's their OC, the former Cowboys OC. He could probably get that job.
Here's why Ben Johnson didn't. Here's why Ben Johnson didn't take the head coaching job last year.
The team was
two offers, Arizona and somebody. No, he shouldn't have. Because Detroit Lions offered him a huge pay raise and made him assistant head coach.
Would you take a head coaching job at Arizona?
No.
Fuck no.
Exactly.
I take the assistant. I take it at Chicago before Arizona.
Exactly. Is Chicago gonna have 2 first-round picks in the top 5 in the top 5 pick? You get to pick your quarterback.
Who do you think resurrected Jared Goff's career? Jared Goff was lost, had no confidence. Who do you think resurrected it? It wasn't Campbell. It was Ben Johnson.
That's why that's what I'm saying, Chad. I'm saying he would go to Chicago and he get to pick his quarterback he want to be his quarterback. And he get to pick
I like the way you're thinking, so.
Well, didn't they just extend Justin Fields? Yes.
No, they did not.
No, he still did. Fields is still in his rookie contract.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
it'll be year 4 next year, is it not?
Yeah, year 4 next year. But see, Ryan Poles didn't draft him either.
No, that's why you get to pick
play him up for another year. If you draft a quarterback, trade him. If the quarterback's ready to go, if he's not, let Fields play for a little bit. It's no problem. You know,
Dude, if you guys got Ben
I
Johnson,
like the idea of
it'd be
taking
a
the
wet dream
Lions
for you, and that's no lie.
quarterback whisperer and putting him on the
You
Bears.
know, it's the truth.
I like that idea.
It's the truth. It makes sense.
Ben Johnson would make a difference. It's not going to happen in the first year, just like the Lions. It's taken 3 years for us to get to this point. A year and a half till
Okay, but Chad, every OC want to be an HC.
Yeah, but some of them aren't cut out for the gig, though.
Ben is.
You
Ben
never
is
know.
cut out for it. Listen to me. Ben is
That's
cut
why
out
he
for
Bears
it.
head coach. I'd love that. Keep it in the family. Bring it on.
He's gone. The syndicate's in here telling me, no, he's not going nowhere.
Going to the Bears? Does it bother you that he might go to the Bears?
It would bother me if he goes anywhere in the division, but he's going to go somewhere.
You know where he could. You know where he could possibly.
He's got to go to the
Where
Bears.
he could possibly go is Washington.
No, I think Washington hired Eric
I don't touch them either, man.
I don't think he'd go to DC.
The enemy will probably get a job, and it's
listen. Ben is gonna want more control than most head coaches have. He's going to. He knows what he's doing. He's come up through the ranks. He understands all the way up through everything. He's going to as a coach. He's going to want to be a major part of drafting, and he is with us.
Could be the Chargers too.
And he knows what he's doing. He's one of the smartest OCs out there. He really is.
And you're about to lose him.
I know we're going to lose him.
Okay. All right.
He could go to the Chargers too.
You know you're gonna lose.
Enjoy your season.
I know.
Okay.
I know for a fact he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then Mark Brunell's probably going to move up to BOC.
But I think Mark Brunell is going to be Ben Johnson OC.
If what Chad's saying, and he's the one who's getting the credit for the Lions turnaround, then he will get looks.
Yeah, he's going to get looks. He's going to definitely get looks.
Yeah, I don't think Rivera's staying in Washington. I think he's gone.
I think Airbnb.
I think they would sort of flush everything about Snyder away from that organization.
Magic Johnson, they hiring him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Here's the thing with Bieniemy though. He is rough, but he's a good OC. Yeah. So I still think it could either be him. I still think it could be Brian Flores. I think Flores gets a head coaching gig.
I don't think so.
I think he does.
He might.
Flores might want to stick around one more year.
With nothing to work with?
It'll be fine. Just one more year, Flores.
You keep saying it's going to be fine.
Ain't in no rush.
Who ain't in no rush? Okay, your ass ain't in no rush.
Hey,
yeah, you're not in a rush.
Just slow down time. The great ones, when the shit gets real, we slow down time. That's what we do. We slow it down.
Okay, some of us are on borrowed time.
if anybody thinks
we're good, we're going to take it in the ass this year. Let's get it over with, okay? How can we get this over with? That's the conversation I want these guys having tomorrow at work. What do we got?
They're not having it. They're having how can we save our season? You don't know this team very well.
I'm telling you how to save your season. This is how you save it, by letting it go.
They're not worried about the draft. They're worried about how they can get more wins to get to the playoffs.
They can't get no more wins. It's over with.
Hey, if anybody thinks Dan Campbell is running his team, all Dan Campbell is the motivator. He's an engine.
He's Mike Ditka.
All he is the engine. He's the guy people relate to. Yes, and he has say, but Ben Johnson is running the offense. And
you're talking about a guy that's going to.
But if KOC had half the fight that Dan Campbell was, we wouldn't be in the situation we're in.
Exactly.
I don't think Kirko is someone that can lead men.
Really? What was your first clue? What the hell was your first clue?
KOC for?
But Cousins is not the only issue this team.
KOC can't do it either.
Cousins.
And
KOC can't do it either.
You guys are crazy if you think Cousins is the issue. He's not. If you had the right cast, Cousins.
Hey, I'm out here, y'all. Man, I'll see y'all this weekend, man. I'm out here.
No, you're not.
All right, so
We ain't done arguing. You better stay here.
I'm out of here, man. You ain't talking about nothing, Chad.
Yeah, whatever. What do you want to talk about then, Zoe?
Gives a bus.
Okay, if you say so.
That's a hill Zoe is going to die on,
You
Chad.
think? All
Huh?
right. I got a steak dinner when we go to the Lions game. If
Let's
Gibbs,
do it.
if you still think if the proof is in the pudding at game 17 that Gibbs that we're slowly breaking in, he's a rookie. We're 5 games in. If you think he's a bust, I'll buy you steak. But if you look at me and you be honest and you say, Chad, he might not be a bust, you buy me steak.
No, he
That's
gonna lie. He's still
that's
gonna
a
lie
bet.
and say he a
That's a
bust and he
bet.
good, so he can get that steak.
That's a bet. Gibbs ain't shit. That's a bet. Gibbs ain't shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey guys, I gotta cut this short too. I
Yeah,
gotta
I'm out of here,
get
man.
going
All right,
here.
I see.
I will
We were
see. I will probably see. I will definitely see most of you guys on Tuesday. Well, except you, Zoe. That's a history show.
So once again, Tuesday's show is going to be Vikings first round draft picks, bust every single one, whether they were a bust or a Hall of Famer or just average. We're going to go through every first round pick. So that's going to be the history show on Tuesday.
Yeah, I see y'all. I see y'all this weekend though, man. On the up to date show. We talk about now on Saturday night, 10 o'clock Eastern time. Tap in with us.
Zone, we're going to that fucking game.
Yeah, we there.
Chad, you're knocking on your door.
Game.
You in there, Zoe?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Zoe, blink twice if you're okay.
I'm there. Man, I'm out of here, man.
Take
All
care,
right.
y'all. Bye bye.
Peace out.
So, Catch 84, where you stand on all this?
I don't think Cousins is the only issue we have, but
I agree.
he's definitely an issue.
I absolutely agree. But what do we take in at pick 4 next year in the draft? What would you take?
Oh no, we should definitely take quarterback. I think Tony was trying to say that that there's no that sometimes you can take a defensive lineman, pass rusher, or offensive tackle at that early pick. I don't think he was saying that that's what he would do with this team. He still wants to take a quarterback, but he would take in some years you could take an offensive tackle or defensive tackle.
So who do you like? Are you watching any college football?
I don't like Bo Nix at all. He wasn't good in the SEC.
He looked good against Colorado. I've been watching a lot of Colorado.
But that's not when he was at Auburn in SEC, he did not look good.
That's what I hear. I hear he looks good now though, and that's fine. Bo Nix is supposed to be a late first round pick, I think, because of his age.
Yeah.
So
I like the guy
if
from
you're picking
either,
number 4, you're not drafting.
I like the
Bo
guy
Nix.
from Washington or the Florida State quarterback. So
yeah, there's like 7 quarterbacks, maybe 8.
yeah.
I mean, so how high do you think we're picking? Do you think we're gonna go 500? Do you think we can go 1-16 with Kirko?
I don't think no, they're not going to.
Are we winning next week?
Probably.
Okay. How about the week after that?
I think that's
the 49er game.
I think at the best they finish with 5 to 6 wins, which would hopefully that's still a top 10 pick.
Yeah, and that would be the worst we could finish, right? Because it's still unwatchable.
Because Cousins is too good for them.
And now
to
we
win.
don't have a pick high enough.
Cousins is too good for them to only win 2 or 3 games.
I don't know, man. How long's JJ out? Grabbing your hamstring. You know, when you burn twice as bright, sometimes you live half as long. And he hasn't been injury prone by any means, but this hamstring could be the beginning of it this year. You know, I'm not going to blame Kirk on that, but we could lose every game with Kirk. He's we barely beat the Panthers, and he threw a 99-yard interception. I just got these withers.
He makes mistakes, but I mean, I'm not like a Kurt Cater. Like I'm not one of those where everything is his fault, but I'm also not one of those where everything, it's always somebody else's fault. It's never his fault.
Sure. But knowing that you're not going to have Kirk next year, what do you do with him this year? Do you trade him or do you keep him?
They're not going to. Well, first of all, like I said, he has no trade clause. He's only going to want to go to certain teams.
Well,
what can you get
we know
for him?
how to get around a no trade clause. We either get him to a team that he is comfortable going with, or we tell him sit your ass on the bench.
They won't do that.
Well, okay, sure. So what are they going to do since they is all that matters? See, I don't really care what they going to do because the last 2 years they have been doing nothing. And so they got to get to doing something. And that means having a vision, having an idea
they don't
of
have
what
one.
it is you're trying to do here. We've got
We don't
talented
know.
players.
We don't know what the vision is. We haven't seen it.
We've whiffed on a lot of picks, and maybe they can come around year 3,
Yeah.
We got to hope at least 1 or 2 of them do, right? But we got to get that quarterback. We need our D-line, O-line fixed.
Yep.
There's no doubt. But
no, I agree with all that.
Right? So how do we get there? I mean, we will have money in free agency with maybe some defensive guys.
I don't know how much money they're going to have because remember they got that.
I think they're going to have quite a bit.
Well, they got that dead cap space, so.
Despite that, we're going to have quite a bit. Yeah, that's the impressive part is that we've got that dead cap shit. We would have went from having oh my god money to holy cow money. It's semantics at that point. We're going to have money next year. We can get 1 or 2 top guys if we want defensively. So the question is, who's a free agent next year and who would be the best fit for us? Because if we go rookie quarterback and then we go defense as free agents and then draft another one in the 2nd round and then the 3rd round get like a center or a guard, kind of just throw a rock at that. And I say game on. Yep. I say that's a playoff caliber team next year.
I think that's a great point to end the show on because we've been going for 2 hours now. That's a good post-game show. That's a good point to end the show on. We don't know the answer to that. We'll find out. We'll enjoy the ride together.
I know you're scared. I do too. If I were you. I know you're scared.